picture you. Just can't stop thinking about you. You ain't even really gotta be my girlfriend. I just wanna know your name, and maybe sometime we can hang out, just chill.
Boom, boom. We're not gonna go there.
Ooh, it's supposed to be the verse. That's my part. I'm surprised that you called. Okay, let's stop.
Hey, what up?
What's up, y'all? Episode
That used to be the
10.
jam.
It really did. Man, that's that old school Roger and Zapp for y'all that don't know that background we was going with. But hey, it's lit. What's happening, man?
Hey.
Peace to the gods and the earth. Episode 10 of Young, Black, and Broke.
Mama, I made it.
I am your host, the brokest podcast host you know, man. The undisputed heavyweight broke champion out here. What's going on, Uncle Harry? We out here, episode 10, man. The boy is the Meek Miller podcast, and you talk about me, I'm gonna find you in the streets with my crew. I'm gonna jump you, but then I'm gonna get on Instagram and say I wasn't even there.
But you gonna still take the L, though.
Exactly. What's going on, y'all? Let them know who you are.
Hey, this is Ariane, the female voice on the show, back to give you another episode full of ratchetness and righteousness. Yes.
What's up? It's your boy Kyle, aka
Big Nasty.
That's my street name.
Hey, Kyle.
There we go.
What's up? What's up?
What's going on? All right, y'all. Let's get right to it. If you guys didn't know, this episode is a little late because, yes, there's been a holiday. Your boy's been on vacation.
Niggas have things to do.
Yeah, man. Exactly. You know, we're not just out here podcasting full time. Somebody actually asked me that if we was podcasting full time, and I had to let them know.
That's cute.
we out here.
You must not have heard Ariane's take last week.
Exactly. Right,
Right.
man. But let's get into the weekend, man. How was you guys' weekend? What went down?
Through the weekend. Every time I hear the weekend, I think of that song. Like, oh, that's going to be on my heart.
Well, how was your weekend?
My weekend was cool. I mean, 4th of July just passed. We're recording this right after 4th of July.
Yep.
And I went to the Berkeley Marina with my mom.
How was that?
So that was cool. I mean, it was chill. It wasn't like a turn up whatsoever because, you know, I couldn't really drink. I had to, like, you know, chill out. But it was cool, though. I had fun nevertheless.
Hold up. Oh, man, I hate that my bad that I be interrupting y'all. Someone told me that, too. But stuff be coming to me and I be scared I'm going to forget it. You actually did a milestone.
Oh.
What's that?
You had a milestone. You took mom to the...
Oh!
Whoa!
Oh, well.
Not like that.
well,
We went to happy hour.
Happy hour. Okay.
Y'all know what that is.
Yeah, we went to happy hour
yeah.
where you buy the food. My mother does not drink,
Yeah,
so
at all.
that's definitely putting.
But
her
I
on
was
happy.
just kind of like shocked that she even like walked in there.
It was a restaurant. You know how restaurants have their bar
In the bar.
section,
Oh.
and then you
okay.
don't have to order liquors, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
So-
okay.
Meanwhile,
Yeah,
you know
just
me.
decide to sit up
Whew,
there.
now I indulged.
Yeah,
I had a
alright.
margarita.
Don't worry though. We're gonna bleep that out, Mom. Don't you worry.
Yeah. And then me, for the
Love
most
you,
part,
mama.
Right.
didn't do
We'll take
anything
care
this
of you.
weekend. Just chilled out, got some rest, long week,
Oh yeah.
and you know. just
Hey
doing
everybody that's joining. If you guys don't know, we do sometimes go live on Facebook during the shows.
Hey, Facebook.
So you know, when I'm shouting out people, that's because you know we are loving what they are doing. But check it out.
that. Oh.
My weekend, pretty smooth. Didn't do much. I was in LA, had a good time. Thanks to everybody that showed hospitality out there. We really appreciate it. All the love for the show and everything like that. It's been really, really cool. But all right, it's a lot to get into, y'all.
It is.
A whole
There's so
Oh,
much.
and before we get into it,
Go ahead, Kyle.
I got a bone to pick.
Oh,
so
let's get it.
got a
Tim
bone
went
to
all the way down to L.A.
Dum.
And granny, I did not come back with any peach cobbler. I did not. I don't have any in front of me.
He's right.
And you know, Tim told me it was some
He's right.
complications,
Look,
but I
that's
understand.
mostly my bad though because I didn't kind of let her know in time that was what you was looking for. I let her know too late, but she did say she got you on the next time.
Bet.
And if my grandma say she got you,
She got me.
she got you with a pan most likely. So when it's coming overflowingly. Let's roll with that.
Oh, you
Overflowing.
talking about it's gonna come overflowing
Oh,
like
yeah.
like Safari ass whooping?
Yeah, right.
Man.
Man, look, great segue, man. Let's get into it, man. Like we said, we missed a couple things. We know that was last week, but we didn't get to talk about it. So it's this week for us.
Nope.
Look, man. As you guys know, all right, let's give them the backstory. My man Safari was out here dating Nicki Minaj well before Nicki Minaj was Nicki Minaj. All right, he was
Writing her lyrics.
writing raps for her, getting her hit records, all of that. It's some people who make the claim that he must have been doing a lot of writing because she technically hasn't had a hit since she
they've
left
been together.
Safari. Since they broke up.
Yeah.
So it's not uncommon for an ex-boyfriend to beef with the current boyfriend. But I think it's pretty uncommon for two of the exes
Right.
to beef with each other. So check it out. What was it? BET weekend, man.
Yeah.
Safari is out there caught slipping. All
Mm-mm-mm.
right, man. There was some footage released of my man Safari. I ain't gonna say he was scrapping it out in the streets because
He wasn't.
I mean, he was
he did a lot of cardio.
Yes.
And you're right. He was
Right.
jumped. All right, the
Yes.
Dream Chasers caught Safari slipping, and like I said, he did a lot of cardio, and it was paying off because he got away in all white, clean.
Clean.
He looked back and saw more
Yeah,
than two.
look, man, he
He
was
said,
out.
I can't do it.
He was
But in the
gone.
initial reports, Meek Mill claimed via Instagram that he was at the
Oh, yeah.
studio.
That's the best part,
The whole
man.
time, recording his record. And, Twitter does what it does. We do our little investigative
Research.
reporting.
Right, man. Black
And
Twitter
a
don't
video
play.
showed Meek Mill getting out of the car, almost trying to look like a
And see,
Don.
Kyle is taking it
Sicking.
easy, man. Not only did it show Meek, but you guys know how the internet videos are.
Yeah.
They be blurry, sometimes they be grainy. It's not 1080p. You could see Meek's face the clearest. He got
Yeah.
out the SUV like, look, here, goons. I need my entrance.
Sick him now.
Right, get him. Like, it was wild, man. That whole BET weekend was wild. We still had the BET Awards.
Yes.
Which I told y'all, how long ago? What? It had to be a couple episodes. I told
It was
y'all.
maybe episode 3.
Yeah, man, the BET Awards wasn't popping. I told y'all that. I told y'all it's not lit anymore.
It's not. It's really not.
Yeah, this year kind of showed it. Like no one's talked about it. The best thing that happened at the awards was what? Joe Budden and Migos, right?
Right. And that's before the awards even started.
Yeah, and that was extra lit because I kind of thought they was being I don't know about y'all, but when I first saw the footage, I thought Ack was kind of being funny with the.
Yeah.
Say it again.
I did
Excuse
too.
me?
I thought he was being funny, and then I didn't have any of the
I thought he just
backstory.
didn't have anything else to say.
No,
I thought
no,
he was
no.
like stalling.
Nah,
It wasn't even that because initially when he was like, "Huh," and I heard,
Oh yeah, Ken, you right. That's what I'm saying. Ken said BET Awards been whack for like 5 or 6 years. You definitely
It
right, bro.
has.
You
5 or
definitely
6.
right.
5 or
Yeah,
It's
man.
been a while.
2011. That sound about right. That sound about the last
It
popping
does.
like
When
BET Awards.
when was the last time Beyonce performed? Because I feel like last year's and then
But
the
that's
Prince
just
tribute.
one. That's one
Right,
set.
that's
hold
one
on.
thing.
And so they had the Prince tribute and they had Beyonce.
One
last
set
year.
don't make an award show, man.
But they
And
had
then they
the Prince
save it to
tribute.
the end, so the
Yeah,
whole show
it's
is
just
whack
blah.
until Beyonce's part. You can't just
man.
run your whole show on Beyonce. Something in their formula is not working.
So
Oh,
hey,
okay. See, Kenneth
The
kind of gave me
host.
some light here. He said that they could I guess Ack Joe and what's old girl's name?
I'm not sure she's irrelevant.
What is it? Nadeska. Ack Joe and Nadeska couldn't hear what I guess the Migos was saying.
I
But how
think Joe
could they
could
hear?
hear.
Hold
I
up.
think Joe could
I
hear.
think Joe could hear too because Joe had that look on his face where he was just sitting like nigga.
But how
I
were they
think
able to
yeah.
hear, but they couldn't? And so the Migos were able to hear everything they were saying, but not.
But
vice
they're all
versa.
different headphones. You don't know what's
I
going on.
don't think they had on any headphones.
Yeah,
It was just
that's
straight
what I'm
they
saying.
didn't.
That's why I think they couldn't hear because Ack was leaning in, but like I said, I just thought he was
Yeah.
being funny,
I thought
like
he was being funny.
excuse me, say what? Like one of them type things, man. And then
But
thought he was just stalling.
what's his name was talking? He was talking something.
Because basically,
Hey,
It's
so
a
what
little
y'all not gonna do?
illusion.
Everybody from the South understood exactly what the hell
I
he was
understood
saying.
what he was
That was
saying. It
definitely
wasn't
so.
that hard to understand.
But it was loud in there. That was the thing. But I guess when it's got a whole bunch of other interviews going around with somebody sitting there mumbling,
I think it was just a dead
it's just-
response. Like, do you feel like you were left out? Do I feel like
Alright.
you feel like I feel like I was left
But
out?
can
we
It was
get
just a
to what
dead
actually-
Yeah,
response.
let's get to
let's get to the
because
root of
I
it,
want to know
yeah.
what y'all think about this. So basically, Nadeska tells Ack, look, time to wrap it up. Ack
Yeah.
tells him, look, man, it's really cool, sitting down with you guys. I want to sit down with you guys more.
Actually,
And-
Nadeska didn't tell him that Joe said that.
Oh,
Joe
well,
said wrap it
yeah.
up.
Well, I mean, but Joe, I think Nadeska said, and then Joe
Okay.
jumped on it. But
Okay.
either way, so Joe was like, wrap it up, then drops the mic and then walks off. So
No,
did you-
no. Quavo from the Migos said wrap it up then.
No,
He
no,
was
no.
ready.
But that was
Quavo
only in
said
response.
wrap it up then.
Yeah,
But that was
But that
only
was in
response to
response to
Joe.
Joe.
Yeah.
So at that point, he should have wrapped the interview. All right, appreciate you for coming.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we were right. So Ken said in the interview they did, it was basically they only had mics, no in ears. So it was
Okay.
just
Yeah.
strictly off the whatever you can get coming
Off
to your
hearing,
ears when it's
yeah.
loud like that.
So
And
even
then
if he
Ack was
didn't
on the
hear
further
him,
side.
even if he didn't hear him, his response was really whack. That was not a
Yeah.
good interview.
But people have already said that the Migos are a tough interview.
So at that point, you wrap it up. Okay, I didn't hear what he said. We probably don't care
and that's
anyway.
what they
Let's wrap
did.
it up.
But my thing is, okay, so did Joe do the wrong
I don't think
thing?
Academic wrapped it up quick enough.
So yes,
He
I do
tried,
think
though. He
Joe
did try
the-
to.
I don't think
He
so. I think
tried.
he was gonna dick ride
tried
for like 5 or 10 minutes.
No, he
No,
tried
because
to,
he's
but
not
then
even
Joe
really-
just dropped the mic and everything
Yeah.
went left.
And-
I think Joe
Well, yeah, he
reacted.
shouldn't have done that.
But, see,
Yeah.
but
That was dumb.
was that wrong though?
Yes, it
That
was
was
wrong
wrong.
because as a professional in that state, like no matter who you're interviewing, you have to show them the respect that you would want, vice versa. He didn't
Right.
show them any respect
That's
at all.
disrespectful.
But that's more along. But I mean, but if you
But that's who
already
Joe
know-
Budden is, though.
Mid interview, he got up, dropped the mic, and then turned around like, "What's up?" Like they were about to jump his ass. He got
If
saved
you
from the
know
ass
Joe
whooping.
Budden, you know he doesn't care about any of this media shit. So I'm not
Yeah.
surprised. I'm not surprised,
See,
but
but
that's not how he should
see,
have
I would agree
responded.
with you if this was Joe from like 2 years ago, but this is
Joe
media
from
Joe
now.
now.
No, he's not that media.
he's
Do you
not.
listen to his
Joe was,
podcast?
I do all the time. Joe was just doing a radio show with somebody else for like the past couple of days. He's trying to be media. He said that he's trying to be media
But
man
he's trying
Joe
to do
now.
media his way. His way. If
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to you, if I
Man,
don't
how
want
do
to
you trash
interview
your
you, he said
co-host?
literally he doesn't want to interview with them again, so he will make sure that he doesn't. Although he's on a show and his producers may want them on his show,
Yeah.
but he's personally not going to interview them, and I respect that.
Interesting.
He's in a position where he can pick and choose.
Okay.
Although you still don't act like that. Come on now, Joe. Come on.
Yeah,
come
Joe was
on.
bugging. I'm not even. You know.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I felt like because at first I thought they were upset because the mic hit them. Like, I thought it had hit like Quavo in the leg or something. But to me, I just felt like, okay, well, Joe was just being Joe.
Okay, so can we talk about the delayed reaction? Why did it take so long
Look,
for
bro.
them to realize
Look,
we've been
bro.
disrespected?
No.
No,
Hold
They got
up,
him
though.
so slow.
Hold up, though.
It happened
Sometime-
immediately.
Yeah, I'm
It
about to
happened
say
immediately.
because
No, he rose up kind of slow.
No.
The other two, I don't even
He
know if
rose
that
up
counts.
slow. He rose up slow, but they realized the game as soon as he was like, "What's up?" Then?
yeah, man, yeah.
You know, like, wrap it up then.
As soon as disrespect was spotted, it was on.
That stand up was kind of slow.
See,
At least for the other two, that was.
but that was the stand up was only slow for them because Joe was already on the other
Exactly.
side.
That was
Yeah.
unbelievable.
So it wasn't like
I
that
felt
right
like
in
they
front
was
of
just
him.
rising,
I feel like
just on the
Quavo was
fact
the only
of
one who
rising.
cared. The
Man,
other
did
two
y'all
was just
see-
like, oh,
man.
let me get up too.
Yeah.
You know, did y'all see Takeoff?
Man, bruh,
he had his cufflinks.
man, my man started rolling. By the way, this is 2017 where I don't know if Joe was, I know Joe probably wasn't scared of them, but you know, when three niggas is out there wearing blouses, this is 2017, you gotta
But
take
Joe
them
had
seriously.
on a blouse too, though. It may have been plain
Nah,
white.
he
but
had, Joe ain't
it's
have
a
no blouse. Joe
My
ain't-
nigga, it
get
came
outta
down
here.
to his
No,
knees.
bruh.
It's a
Nah,
tunic.
nigga.
It's a
Joe ain't have no
tunic.
blouse. Don't you Joe like that.
It's a
Nah,
tunic.
man. Nah, man. Joe is 90s
He
hip hop.
can't
He ain't
even
had no
talk.
blouse
He
on.
can't
Get out of
even
here. He had
talk.
on a button-up dress shirt
Go
with
Google
no collar.
Joe
Get outta
Budden
here.
from that interview. It was a blouse. A nice
Come
blouse,
on,
but a
man.
blouse nevertheless.
Come on, man. Oh, see, hey, Kenneth said that basically Quavo, when Joe went in for dap, Quavo didn't dap him up either.
Oh, I didn't see that
So
part.
yeah, that was before
didn't
the
make the
interview. Man,
video.
that's crazy, man. That whole BET
Kenneth is
like
on it.
Joe and Migos. Yeah, man. Hey, shout out to you, Cam,
Kenneth
bro.
is on it.
Yeah, man. You know it all, man. But let's
Appreciate it.
get to the God MC Jehovah.
Actually, we should introduce him. You know, do it the right way.
Look,
Go ahead.
the greatest rapper
No, we will not.
of
We will not.
all time.
Stop it. That's not a co-sign by me
Jehovah,
at all.
the God MC, Sean Corey Carter. All right, dropped an album.
You dropped it.
444. After we said it was coming, all right, we told y'all the album was coming. Sure, we told y'all maybe when it was already released, but hey,
You know.
shut up. It was coming. That's all you needed to know. But look, the album came out. Look, let's keep it quick. I heard it all. Been bumping it since it came out. It's dope, man. It's better than Magna Carta Holy Grail, and I'm actually one of those bums who liked Magna Carta Holy Grail because apparently nobody else liked it besides me. But I liked it a lot. This album's way better. But let's get to what matters, okay? Let's get to what matters. Hov got a line in there about other niggas playing football with your son in the future. And our,
No,
and our good
hold on.
man.
His exact quote was, "In the future, other niggas will be playing football with your son."
Well,
Our good man, the alleged Future Hendrix. I do not call him that name for
Future
obvious
Hendrix.
reasons. All right, he ain't take that too well.
He
All
didn't.
right, and if y'all don't know, what the line is basically about is because as y'all know, Future is a rapper, so you know you get out here and you have babies, you have families.
that's a diss.
You think it's a stab?
I think that's a stab.
Well, hold on. Let me get a backstory, then we get to it. So basically, Future used to date Sierra, and they had a child together. And let me
Before they
see.
were gonna get married, basically.
Kenneth, you wildin'. Go ahead, finish
Okay.
it up, man. Because this dude
Yeah.
wildin'.
And
Oh
so-
my goodness, man.
And so basically, before they were gonna get
he
married,
blaspheming. Go ahead.
He
Just
is?
keep talking. He blaspheming. He talking about the God MC,
no, hey,
Jehovah.
Hey, he's not the greatest. Thank you.
Come on,
Kitty.
man. No,
Okay,
no,
so
no,
go
no.
on with the backstory.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
So with the backstory, they ended up breaking their
What's going on,
engagement
J-Lo?
off. Before they were going to get married, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
They had a kid at that point. Then months go on, and she ends up with football
Found
player
her a new man.
Russell Wilson.
Good
from the
Christian
Seahawks.
man.
Good
Woo!
Christian man.
Some of y'all
Been treating her
ladies
right
need a
ever
good
since.
Christian
Wiped
man.
her up some time ago, and they just had a kid, right? Or is she
Yeah.
pregnant?
Yeah, they
They had a
pregnant.
kid.
Then they got
they're
married.
pregnant. And so now
Christian
everyone
Wade.
is seeing Russell Wilson do the things that they feel the Future should be doing, or the things that they don't see him doing already.
And basically, people are clowning Future because I mean, it's been plenty of times on Twitter where he's kind of had his fans go at like Russell Wilson and stuff, and people have been kind of clowning him like, "Hey, nigga, this corny ass nigga took your girl." Essentially, that's what they're trying to imply.
Yeah,
is
pretty
that
much.
a good man came and scooped up your woman?
And essentially, Jay is saying that Russell is replacing Future. So that's a
Yeah,
diss. He got to come back
so,
at him.
okay,
That's a diss.
all right. So is it a diss or is it just Hov pointing out the obvious?
But that's a diss because you don't point out the negative things about somebody.
No, no,
Come
no.
on.
But he did.
Unless
In a
you were
critique,
trying
you
to
can.
diss them. You don't point out the negative
Hold
if
on,
you
hold
want to big them up. Come
But
on.
he did talk
Hey,
about
Kenneth, you
Ye
blaspheming,
during the
dog.
album.
I'm not even gonna
He
mention
dissing
that
Ye
'cause you
too.
blaspheming.
They're in beef too. Did you hear about Ye? He
He
owes
talked-
him
okay.
money.
He
Okay.
talked about Ye in it, but I don't think it was something that
Uncle
he should have
Luke.
taken as a
Oh.
diss instead of something as he should have took his motivation, because he basically said you
Hold
changed
up,
it.
Kenneth,
That's
hold
not
up.
the
But
same.
somebody point out the negative about you. You're not going to take it as motivation.
But-
You're going to
but,
take it
okay,
as
but,
they're coming
But that's
at
a
me.
negative on your fault, though. That's why I don't feel like it's
Yeah.
a diss because this ain't like a.
But we don't know whose fault. We're not in the relationship. But from the outside
Okay, I
looking
guess
in,
you're
we
right.
just see
I
this
guess
man
you're right.
taking care of this kid. Well, we don't know any of the story.
I mean, but to me, I didn't feel like that was a
That's a
diss because
diss.
we've heard Hov diss, man. We've heard him
That's a
stab.
diss.
Yeah.
Come on, that's a
I
diss.
ain't take that as a
That
diss.
was slight work.
Yeah,
That's a
like
diss.
that was just to me. That was a
No,
little
no.
mush. It was like
I
a
feel like
mush.
in
It's when you see somebody.
2017, that's a diss.
Nah, that right there is when you see somebody
That's
in
a
the street
diss.
that you don't really like, and when they try and dap you up, you just kind of like look them up and down, like, come on.
But
And
he
then
also
that's
had
a diss.
another
You're
line.
dissing them.
But Jay Z also had another
Disrespect.
line.
Nah,
that
because
this is-
a diss would be you see somebody in the street you don't like and you smack them in the face. That's a diss. Like that.
Even just looking them up and down.
Looking
is
them
a
up and
diss.
down is like,
It's
come on, man.
disrespectful. You know
Yeah,
there's
that's
beef
disrespectful,
there. You
looking
know
at people
there's
in the
beef
face.
there.
Come on, man.
It's a diss. What's wrong with saying it's a diss?
Yeah.
Because I don't know. But okay, look, let's say it is a diss.
It's not the hardest diss in hip hop, but at the end of the day, it's a diss.
All right, so let's say it's a diss. Does Future got to come back?
Yeah, why not? Make
Yeah,
rap more
I'm-
competitive.
Do
Why
we
not?
want to see a Future Jay-Z beef?
Absolutely.
Hey, I mean, in
Two different
2017,
styles of
what's really
music?
going to be?
Absolutely.
Hey, because it's almost a
I'm with Kenneth.
crossover.
Okay, Kenneth said that it was just a clever metaphor, and I really feel that way. I don't think Hov was trying to get at him like that.
But it's what you say in that metaphor, though.
Yeah, because he.
Because you could have
I mean, he
said,
put it-
like,
he put
something
it in a
good
way to
about
where it
Future
came-
in a metaphor.
Into where it came after Future and football.
But he
It's
picked on-
connecting.
he came at
Future
Future's
and
family.
football.
All right, so like I said, so we're here for the Jay-Z, the Hov and Future like battle. We're here for that rap beef.
I'm here for it. I will listen.
That would be funny because the weird thing is Future has like the kids, he has mainstream and all
Right.
of that.
They're both great in their own
Jay-Z
corners.
has the lyrics and all of that.
Yeah.
So
It'll
going
be
back and forth,
entertaining.
it seems like it would
All right,
almost.
so
kinda,
here's the thing. I mean, no, not to interrupt you, but
what's up?
I feel like if it was to be like real beef and these guys got to go like bar for bar, song for song, I don't think I'm gonna enjoy it because I don't really enjoy Future's style. Like
But a
has
lot
he-
of people do enjoy his style, though.
But can he diss with that style like that?
We don't know.
I think so.
And then that would be the fun. And that would be the fun part to see. Like, can he do
But
that?
it's just
And
like
if
we
it's
look at
hard-
somebody like Drake who don't really come with the lyrics, but he'll come
Thank
with a
you,
catchy
Kenneth.
song.
Thank you. Kenneth said that Hov would watch Future because Future
Of
don't have
course.
bars, and I
mean,
feel like
I
that
mean,
too, obviously.
I feel
I
like he would
agree.
get
But that's
washed,
what I'm saying.
at
Like,
the
is
same
it, so
time-
if
But I
we
think you
know
would
he's
be-
gonna get washed, is it gonna be like?
It's
would be
good. It's good
entertaining.
for the
It would be
culture, though. It's
entertaining.
good for the culture.
You're right about yeah, because beef is always good for hip hop
It's good
culture.
for the
You
culture.
are definitely right about
It
that.
brings more competition into the
Yeah.
whole sector
Because
of
to
hip hop.
me, that's kind of the thing with the whole. I hate to go all the way back to this, but it's one of the most recent and biggest beefs we had was the Drake Meek Mill beef. Because at the time we thought, you know what,
This could be good.
Meek might be able to hold his own.
Yes.
like
we thought it could be good because he's a street rapper.
Yeah, exactly. Like we really felt as though he could kind of, give
Get
Drake
at
some
him.
competition.
Right. The lyricist
Unfortunately,
versus the pop artist.
it
didn't come
didn't go
with
down like that. But
But-
we had hope.
I mean,
you
but
know?
can we talk about how Drake, he had social media, he had all of these other things
Man.
working against Meek.
But the
so
only
even if
reason
Meek had
he
a came
had
with
that,
bars,
no. The only reason Drake has social media is because Drake came with bars. Because back to back,
I don't
was
think
so
that plays a
hard.
role. That doesn't play a role in this one, though.
But he had the OVO Drake Fest where he put out all of these at the same
But that
time.
was after, like
But Future
back to
or
back,
Jay Z, they both don't have a strong social media presence. So that's not
don't?
even Future and
Future
Jay
has
Z.
a
When do
very
you
strong,
hear them posting anything
They don't
relevant?
have. They don't have a big as one as like maybe a Drake and
Nobody's
Meek
gonna be
Mill.
checking for that. We're gonna be
But-
listening to the music. It's not
See,
like
but you're not
you
on
go
Twitter.
to Future's
Yeah,
Instagram.
you're not on Twitter, so
I'm
I
not
don't
on
even know.
Twitter,
No, but
but
I'm letting you
on
know
Instagram.
if something pops off, people gonna jump on to that.
Yeah.
They'll have a big
I don't
presence.
see Jay Z tweeting at nobody.
Now, if like let's say Hov puts
I
out
don't
a
see him
diss track.
posting about nothing. He don't have to.
Let's say Hov puts out a diss track tomorrow about Future, and niggas be like, "Oh man, that's hot, Hov, that's hot." He's gonna get that social media following. The memes are gonna flow. The
Yeah.
gifts
But I'm
are
saying,
gonna flow.
as far as the artists participating in this, I don't see them posting on social media because they're
no,
such
no.
big
Well, see,
artists.
Most artists don't.
But Drake,
They let
the
the
Drake
music
didn't post
speak
on.
for it.
Meek
Yeah.
was the only one posting it. That was what was so bad about it. Was like, you know, Drake wasn't on there tweeting Meek. He came back
Yeah.
with bars.
So I don't think social media will play a big role in this one. As far as like Black
No,
Twitter
it'll
will
be the
always
music.
go up.
Yeah.
So
But as
social
far as
media
the
will play a
artists-
part in it, not with the artists themselves,
But with the fans,
people. Yeah, with the
and that's
fans
what
going
matters.
back and forth.
Because they the ones who gonna be all up in the They gonna be
Yeah.
in Future's mentions with
I
the
guess.
purple umbrellas or the green and blue little circles
Well,
with
I'm
all
here
them
for it.
emojis.
Yeah, so
man,
basically
sit
the
back and
thing
watch.
the Future was
Definitely.
responding to, so Jay-Z in his story of OJ, he said a verse, "You're on the gram holding money to your ear. That's a disconnect. We don't call that money over here."
which is
So-
a hard bar.
Yeah,
man.
which is
Hov
very hard.
Spitting on this. Man,
And
I love
so
it.
basically, Future, he was holding a whole bunch of, hundreds up to his ear, and the caption was, "You ain't got the juice like that."
Future told, he said, "Oh, nigga, sit down." That's
Basically is
what Future
what he was
told
saying,
him,
yeah.
man. Future, you don't want no smoke with Hov, man. Hov will end your career. All right, he'll do it. Look at Death of Auto-Tune and then look at T-Pain. That's all I got to say about that.
So we're for it.
What,
Oh, yeah,
hold
I'm
up,
here
hold,
for it.
hold up. So what are you trying to say?
Hov kind of killed T-Pain. Not kind of. Hov killed T-Pain's run with Death to Auto-Tune. He killed it. Like, look at when Death of Auto-Tune came out, and then look at what T-Pain was like doing after that. It's documented. Trust me, it's documented.
I think I saw you tweet some blasphemy like that.
Nah, it's documented. It's the truth. But let's get to what really matters. All right, now we back to this week, y'all. All right,
Let's get back to the juice.
Y'all man. Thank you. Ken also said Hov killed T-Pain with that song. See, thanks, Ken. I'm happy that you here, man.
Man, King,
I'm
come
happy
on
you here,
now,
man.
bruh.
But
What's
look,
up,
man, look.
Come on now.
Let's get to y'all mans, all right? White America.
Who mans?
Your mans. Y'all mans. White America's mans.
They fave.
Yakub's children mans. Yeah, they fave. They homeboy.
All right.
All right.
There's so much. Where do
what's
you
his middle
start?
name? Robert Kardashian. We're just gonna start. We're gonna start from the beginning. All right.
I'm going way back.
We're gonna start from the beginning.
There's so much.
Y'all man's Robert Kardashian and the Kardashian clan. What's up with y'all? What is in this man's head? Let's start from the beginning. All right. Black China. We know Black China because she's Tiger's baby mama, correct?
Mm-hmm. But
Right.
we also know her because she's a former stripper.
Exactly. A former big stripper. Like she wasn't no small time, at your grandpa's strip
Nah.
club. No.
Big stripper.
No. She was big time.
Down
she
at
was booking
ATL.
venues, right? Like doing her thing. So she is basically, not even basically, she was with Tiger. All right, they had a baby. That didn't work out. We know it didn't work out. Her and Tiger had a little spat in the public a few times.
Mm-hmm.
So your man's Rob
they're
Kardashian.
arguing. They argue all the time on social media.
Yeah, they do argue all the time on social media, but this time I think it was a wrap.
So we can say that Tiger and Black China arguing all the time on social media was public. Everybody could see how she
Right.
got down. All right, that's what matters.
So to basically sum up the whole story, pretty much Rob Kardashian exposed Black China,
Look.
on social media. He put out things that he bought her. He came
Look,
with
man.
receipts. Men she was sleeping
we
with.
ain't even
Hold on,
gonna
hold
say
on, yeah.
things. This nigga tried to say that he paid $100,000.
Hold on. Please, let's get into
Yeah,
context.
we
Let's
got
get
the
into context.
tweets.
Hold up.
Wait, let's
Yes,
get to the
we
receipts,
do have
man. Let's
tweets.
get to it.
We do have the tweets and everything. He posted on Instagram earlier. Most of those got deleted, but
Oh, they're all in the shade room.
Oh,
there-
man,
yeah.
look,
They're
pull
on the
him
shade
up.
room.
Let's get to
I
it.
have- I'm
Because
looking
this
at
dude a
them.
buster.
So-
There's just so many.
So his first tweet, since Instagram shut me down, everyone peep
Oh,
my
yeah.
Twitter. My bed, my child lays in, and she gave the robes I got her
See,
to
you
all
saying
the
it wrong.
dudes.
You saying it wrong because you know this nigga was crying when he was tweeting it.
Oh.
You gotta cry. There you go.
My bed that my child lays in, and she gave the robes I got to all the dudes in my house that I pay for. LOL SMH. And then
He wasn't
posted-
laughing, y'all. That was SMH. He
And
was not
then,
laughing.
So then this dude goes on to say, today China sent me a video after I just bought her $250,000 of jewelry, and she sends this video to me
All right, hold
of
up.
another man in our bed.
All right, stop my time. All right, here we go. We're gonna break this down to
Break
show
it
y'all how
down.
much of he's a level 100
Okay,
bust
so-
ass nigga. Let's get to it.
I mean, we're not even done discussing
we not-
what he
no,
put
no,
out
we
about
not-
her.
we not at all.
There's
we
more.
gotta
And then we
break down
dissected
the
it
levels.
tweet by
We
tweet.
gotta break down the levels.
Okay, so the things he bought her, I feel like on China's part, I feel like she kind of whacked for letting him buy so much
No.
because there's
Hold
shoes.
up, hold up,
No,
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 Let me
no, no,
finish-
no, no.
Hold on,
let
we
me
not
finish
into
my
that.
thought.
We're not into that yet.
Yeah, hold up.
Where
Because
are we?
we gonna get to the part of just him just putting her business out there when it ain't your girl. Let's get to that.
That is his girl.
No, it ain't.
They're married.
No, they not.
That's what I'm saying.
they
They're
not.
Buster.
Nope.
No.
They not married.
They are not married.
But they're so on and off that this isn't surprising.
I mean,
Not
They were
when you
just
put
on. They were just on yesterday. She just sent him a picture, a naked picture.
man, look.
Allegedly.
We know
The
how.
receipt's right
Look,
here.
here's
I mean,
the thing.
I
We
see
know
it.
how Black
That
China
picture
gets
been taken.
down. So for him to even have the nerve to do that is silly because we all knew. So how you not know?
Well,
I mean,
don't know.
I think they
Did we
thought-
know? We don't know
nah,
that.
'cause I thought she was staying
How did we
faithful.
not know that she was like?
I thought she had the
kinda-
potential to do something like that, or
But
going
it's-
into
but-
it,
but-
that may
okay,
have been
but-
her
Okay,
overall
I asked you guys
goal,
earlier.
but-
We saw how she did Tiger, right? We saw how they had
No,
their little quarrels back and
hold
forth.
up. Tiger did
left
her dirty.
Tiger left her.
But I'm
Tiger
saying,
did
but
her
they
dirty.
had their like quarrels back and forth in the public.
But the reason why
But
they broke
everyone
up is
argued.
because he left her for Kylie, not because she did something wrong.
Right. I don't
Okay.
think we knew enough about her character to be like, oh, I
Exactly.
expected.
I felt
this.
like we
I didn't
did
expect
because
this.
she
I don't
looked
think so.
like some. I mean, I
But
don't
how
want
do
to
you?
throw.
Then you
other-
go into
I mean,
the
you
how
are.
do you look like?
I mean, but
Yeah.
not look like. But to me, her like the background that she had with
So
Tiger,
you
because I
basically
always
saying
felt like the
because
feuding
she
that
was a
she.
stripper.
But
Not even
everyone
the
feuds
stripper
in
thing,
relationships,
because no,
though.
not even the stripper thing. I'm saying the feuding that I would see with her and Tiger on social media. Let me know that might
But
not be
couples
girlfriend
argue.
material. That might
Regular
not be
couples
baby mama
argue.
material.
Couples argue all the time.
You're
But-
right,
but it's not something I would do over social media.
Yeah, it's
Not
a
something you would
different.
do, but I see it all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
see
it's-
blims.
but-
I see
okay,
subliminal messages.
So when you see those, do you think, oh yeah, I'd wipe that person up, or do you think, oh man, you might want to stay
I
away
just
from
think
that?
it's that situation. It's circumstantial.
Okay.
I don't think it
But
really
I think
speaks
you would
to.
think that you're different. Like you would
Yeah,
think
to
that
me-
you'd be different as
I
well.
don't think that should speak
Yeah,
to her
'cause if-
character because you don't know what emotion she was feeling at that time.
That's
I
true.
don't think that speaks to her character.
Okay.
I don't think it was on her at all.
All right, well, let's get to what you were gonna say about the buying, because I got something to say. We all got stuff to say about all of this. So go
But
ahead.
Okay, so-
right before that, do you want to read the one where he spent the extra money on her?
Well, let's focus
I
on
mean,
the
that
tweet we
just all
just did.
sums
What
up
was,
into one thing. He
Yeah.
spent a lot of
Yeah.
money on her. He bought jewelry. He bought cars. He's apparently paying her rent, or the house is paid for. Or
He
something
bought
like
her
that.
body allegedly.
that dude
He paid
said
for
he spent.
surgery.
He said he spent
$100,000
$100,000
on her body to get done.
racks for her to get her body done.
But how come he couldn't get his done?
Dang.
Do you know how much of a
that's the
buster?
question.
Do you? Hey, hold up,
Hold up.
though.
And I thought he was the broke Kardashian. Where's he getting his money?
Oh, you kind of right.
He's
I
the
didn't
broke
even think about
Kardashian,
that.
first of all. And then, second of all, how is he getting her body done when his not?
Oh, you for sure.
I mean, okay, so broke is relative. His broke is not our
No, no, no,
broke.
no,
hold
His
on,
broke
yeah,
is
yeah.
probably
But-
still
yeah, he
millions.
ain't- he ain't
Look
young
up
black
his
and
net
nothing.
worth. Look
He-
at his
he
net
got
worth.
money.
I
Come
mean,
on.
he's probably getting an allowance from his mother, so, I mean, what
That's
is he...
still not broke.
look,
I mean,
that
That's
ain't-
far from broke.
That
I'll take a million a month.
Because their
I'll
allowance
take
is
it.
definitely way more than any allowance I ever got living in the Hampton household. I'm telling you that right
I've
now.
never once questioned his ability to live that luxury
Yeah, nah.
lifestyle.
But
that,
he doesn't
that
even
has
have
never
his
been
own...
a question in my
He
mind.
But
doesn't
it's
even
the
have his own
fact-
house. He was living with his sister. He was living
That
with...
may have been by choice because he was
Yeah,
also
man.
going through depression.
Yeah, but let's try and focus on. We ain't gonna try and clown Rob's way too much because there's too many other good things we can
But
clown
that is a
him
good
on.
question. He
It
really
is.
could have got.
Because
Yeah, I mean,
because
he really
100K,
could've got
nigga,
him-
you could have got
yeah.
biceps. You could have been looking
Yeah.
like Captain America for
Exactly.
100K, my nigga.
But basically, he said he got her titties done,
Dude.
and that's how she was able to bounce back so fast after her pregnancy.
Man.
Is because he got her one of those you know what are they called? The tall tummy tees.
Whatever.
The tummy
it is,
tucks?
man.
Yeah, the
For
tummy
the
tuck.
BBL, Brazilian
This
butt
dude.
lift. Which
It
one?
was just, oh my god! But
She
all
probably
right.
got it all.
Let's
Flat
get-
tummy tees. That's what they
Let's
are.
get to the next tweet too, man. Because it's bad enough that you already spending all
Yeah.
that money on somebody who ain't your girl.
So all right. So
Okay.
then the next you want to go?
So on
Yeah.
that same tip, I just wanted to know. Okay, so for me personally,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have even allowed a guy to spend that much on me because at the end of the day, as soon
Nah.
as he gets mad,
look.
But if
this
that's
is
your
wanna say-
what's
fiance,
going to
hold on, no,
happen.
I
If
just
that's
wanna
your
say, though.
fiance,
But
then
that-
you would.
But that's
No.
what makes you like
no.
not. That's what makes you a better. Like that's what I'm saying. Like when I
Because-
hear stuff like that, that's when I'm like, oh yeah, that's somebody
He
you
could
want
have
to
got
be
mad
with.
over any little thing. He would have still did the same thing.
Nah, because my thing is, if I'm not because if a girl is spending $100,000,
This felt like it was
on
the
me-
last straw.
No, this was the last straw. Once you
Yeah.
put her news out, your baby mama news,
Right.
and
Oh,
it's
man.
documented.
Hold
that
up,
she
we
was
skipping
sleeping-
in the story
Oh,
though.
all
We
right,
skip,
okay.
let's
All right,
let's
my
keep
bad,
it in
my
order
bad,
because
my
he
bad.
gave it to us in order.
Okay, so what he did,
What a buster.
He's then deleted the news, but earlier when he was posting some of this stuff, he attached her news to it and basically said, "Hey, the reason why her titties look like this is because I bought them."
After he had put out the video of her kissing another man,
Yes,
which was
after
none
that.
of your damn business. Like, come on, man.
Okay, but he said she sent that to him.
But that's still none of his business.
That is his
How?
business
It's
because
me
Why would
too.
she send it to him then?
she's
And-
essentially
Man.
gloating.
And see,
whatever happened.
I don't believe she sent that to him.
How else would
Because
he
he
have
showed
it?
all those other messages. I didn't see the message where she sent that video over.
And then the guy who she's sleeping with is also reaching out to him, talking about you give me some money or I'm gonna blackmail you. Did you see that part?
Yes, I did
So
see that.
that is
Yes.
all the way his business.
So no, hold up. No, hold up.
busters.
So basically, yes, and so basically,
is
she's
his
in the wrong too.
He can't.
She's in the wrong
can't.
too.
Oh my god. So the dude that she's sleeping with now is hitting up Rob, talking about give me some money.
I'm
I'm gonna say
gonna
I'm
expose
smashing
you.
your girl.
Because
Yeah.
he can't afford to pay China's bills,
Dog.
allegedly.
Dog, can't you just be happy you hitting it?
Okay.
Why you got to be over
Hold
here
up, hold
like,
up.
let me get some money
Hey,
from
so
your
let me
ex?
go into what else he said on
That's
Twitter.
crazy, man.
He said, it's just sad. I love China as my wife and accepted all the wrong she did and continue to ride for her and remain loyal to her. Never did I cheat. Hold up, I'm going to keep going, but that you didn't cheat
Kenneth
because
said you
nobody
gave an
wanted you
HOG
first off.
response.
And then he goes on to say, but she couldn't remain loyal and cheated and fucked way too many people and she got
All right,
caught
now
and now
stop my
this is all
time.
happening and it's sad.
Stop my time, all right?
Yeah.
Look, so I'm about to share a little something about myself. I saw that first episode of that Rob and
China.
Black China TV show.
Mhm.
There was a
What you say?
Come on.
Brittany said there ain't no amount she wouldn't let a man spend on.
But there
You
is.
go, girl.
Let me tell
You
you,
go.
Chris, let me tell you.
You go.
Let me tell you, because at the end of the day,
Yo, I
nobody's
feel
going to
you,
have
cuz.
control over me. Exactly like this, for
no,
this
money
reason.
isn't necessarily control
Yeah,
either.
man, 'cause you
I mean,
can have
think
control
about it
Money
like that.
is
Anything.
control. Money is
Nah.
the root of control.
man,
Yes,
if I'm
it
beating
is.
you
You
upside
have
the
money,
head,
you
I got
have
control.
control.
No. So if somebody gave you $100,000, how do they then control you? You got the money.
Yeah.
Oh, I just gave you $100,000.
And?
What are you going to do for
Nothing.
You
me?
could definitely say
Nothing.
and
Come on,
nigga.
that's control.
You could definitely
Nothing-
like nigga and
Nothing in life
You
is
definitely
free,
can
Saints.
do.
Come on.
Look,
What?
it's free after he give it to you.
Nothing in life
What
is
it-
free.
What it-
Uh-uh.
what it- no,
Once
no,
it's in
for
your
real.
account,
Think about it
I
for
don't
real.
want it. I'm
What-
thinking,
what
where did
is
this
he-
come from? Unless
what
it's
is
a
he gonna
legit
do?
source like the lottery,
What is he
Exactly.
gonna
What is he gonna do?
He's gonna do just like this. I'm talking lovey-dovey to you. Expose me on the internet. I'm sending you my pictures.
But you
I turn
got
around.
$100,000.
I'm on the internet.
But you got $100,000.
And
my
then why would you be
body's
sending?
exposed to the
And so why would
internet.
you be sending those pictures?
Well, if this is my dude and he's giving me $100,000, what do you think he's giving me $100,000 for?
I mean, obviously he was
Not to
giving her
listen to the
100.
podcast.
No, he's probably giving you $100,000 to. I mean, he didn't give her $100,000
Come on,
outright.
bro.
He
Nothing's
gave her
free.
$100,000
He gave it
to
to
a
her
Come
for
full
on,
her
bro.
job.
Come on. We can't even play.
Yeah,
we can't even
he
play
for her
this game.
body.
Come on.
But all right, hold
You
up
can.
though. So let's go for
Okay,
the.
all right, go
let's-
back
let's-
into it.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
not even that. That's not even the hot part.
Busted.
He said, we had a beautiful baby girl. That was the best thing that's happened to me. And soon as the baby was born, China was out. Hold up. As soon as Kylie and Tiger broke up, China was over the game. She had a baby out of spite, and I'll never be
Right,
her
Kenneth?
the
You
same.
feel me? Kenneth said 100K for news and he in. Dog, you for real. Give me 100K, you can have all the news you want.
Yeah.
What you mean?
I feel you on that. I definitely feel you.
What you
And,
mean?
and so his last tweet was, I truly thought China wanted to be a family.
No, he didn't.
And that's why I
Ain't
was
no
so
way in hell he
loyal to
thought
her.
that.
But I learned my lesson and everyone else was right.
It ain't no way in hell he thought that.
He probably
I
fell
watched-
in love with her.
I
Because think
watched-
about it from his perspective. He was depressed. He was doing all of this, and then this girl comes into
Bruh.
your life and she does all of this.
I
Obviously,
literally
she's not
watched an
denying it.
episode of her just scream on this dude because he was potentially sleeping with other women.
Potentially.
Yeah, like there is no way he thought that she was really about to be here for the long haul. It can't be that.
I mean, some people
can't
deal
be.
with a lot of stuff. I mean, you can deal with a lot of stuff in a
Man,
relationship.
I don't know about that. So hold up though, because this is another thing I was trying to hit on with
What's
the
up?
last tweet. So he had said that she had slept with too many men.
Mhm.
I'm assuming while they were together, and she was screaming on him, with like about what a few
Yeah.
on
Maybe
TV.
it was in retaliation to what he was doing. I feel like we don't have
You
the
think
full
so?
story to really judge the relationship.
And so I kind of do agree with Ariana because we haven't heard anything from Black China. She's really been silent.
Right.
Actually, on Snapchat, she said that the Rob used to hit her, and there's documented.
Nigga, hold up now.
There's documented
No,
video
yeah, she
evidence
said that. I saw
of
that.
him hitting another woman, which was Christian Bale on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. He smacked the hell out of her.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Hold
show
up.
you.
So I
Stop
feel like we don't have the full story
So
to judge.
Yeah, so we haven't heard it from her side
Rob
yet.
was going upside her head.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, you
Allegedly.
right?
And because
And
that's what
now
she
he's
said.
simping on Twitter.
Yeah.
Don't that make him even more of a buster?
If you beating on her, yeah, man.
Oh man, Rob, what's going on, dog?
I feel
What's
like we
going on?
don't know. We
Rob,
really
come on the
don't
show,
know
man.
the
Explain
full
yourself.
story
We
because
don't- we don't
he
because
could
we
be
don't have her
retaliating to
side.
her because she did some dog stuff. Like, really, you gonna send this man a picture with you and another man or a video at that? Come on, now that's
But
disrespectful.
see, even if like you are sending somebody a video, to me it's like, look, that's your ex. Like it's
Nah,
What
but
do
you in the bed that he paid for.
Oh, he smacked
where
the
his
cheetah girl.
daughter sleeps.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, that's what I said. He smacked Adrian Baylon.
Yeah,
That's what I said.
Israel Houghton new wife. He smacked her.
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
Why do I
On
not
Keeping Up with the
remember this?
Kardashians.
I must have been like 10.
No, hey. As a matter of fact, you can
Yeah,
watch
yeah,
the video.
yeah,
He smacked the hell out of her.
Oh, that's what's up. But
All
that
on
was,
TV.
but that was like a play. Wasn't that like them playing around like a joke?
No,
on
he was
Kris
skinny.
Jenner?
No, he smacked the hell out of her. Watch this video.
Oh man, wow, that's crazy though, man.
Man.
But look, man, it's this whole Rob and China thing. It's gotten out of
It's a
hand. The
big
dude is
mess.
linking nudes, and basically, I brought this up because I want to know how y'all feel about this. Like, to me, nudes is private. Somebody sends you
Yeah.
nudes. I don't care what they do. You should never leak them,
Never.
like ever.
Don't
So
send them.
is there a certain like cause for y'all that might maybe I'm wrong? Like, is there something that y'all would
I
be
would
like, you know what?
never do
I'll
that to
leak it.
anybody. And I don't respect people who do that. But my whole rule of thumb is just don't send them.
Yeah.
Basically.
And so I definitely agree with that. Like,
Kyle, this was a joke. I've seen this episode. I swear to you, it was a joke. I've seen this episode.
nah,
I've seen it. I've
could've
seen
been
it.
No joke. Nah.
I promise you.
Nah, he's
You got to
smacked
watch
it.
the whole episode.
I'm gonna have to watch the whole episode. But no,
I've seen it. It was a joke. I'm telling y'all. It was like them trying to like run some type of game on her or something. I'm telling you.
Oh,
I
well,
remember
hope
it.
so because it looked like he
Yeah,
smacked
nah.
her. Yeah, but anyway, so on the whole news thing, it's never cool to do. But
Ever.
Then also, if you live in California, you can actually
Oh, yeah,
get,
let's get to that
a
too.
revenge rate. Revenge rate. My bad.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
What is it called? Revenge nudes?
whoa. Porn.
Yes. And so it's called revenge porn, basically, and it's counted as a misdemeanor if you release anyone's naked
Yeah,
photos
that's in
without their
California.
consent. Then it counts as a misdemeanor. You can get up to an $1,000 fine or 6 months in prison.
Yeah, man. There's also I don't want to get all into this story, but this other story happened not too long ago where this I guess she was a model or something. And she was in the gym and there was just an old lady minding her business, changing her clothes, and the model posted
I
a
remember
naked
that.
picture of that old lady. And put it on her Snapchat.
Yeah.
And everybody was getting on her like, yo, why you doing this
That
to
was
this old lady?
trifling,
Whatever.
like,
It
come
was
on.
trifling
It was.
as hell. And she ended up getting prosecuted for that. And she
Wow.
was like on the news like a
That's
couple
a
weeks
big
later
breach of
crying about it.
privacy.
Yeah, man,
is.
it's messed up. Like I really don't like people that leak nudes. It's just not. To me, it's just like, come on, man.
That's trife.
And so, can we give the people, some nude etiquette?
Nude etiquette.
Don't put
yeah,
your
man.
face
No
in it.
face, no case.
Yes. Hey.
All right.
That's it.
No
Don't
face,
put your
no
Simple as
face
that.
case. And I'm also
Or
help
one
y'all
and
out,
only.
If you're
man.
even better, send somebody that's not you.
Look.
Send something that's not you.
I'm gonna help y'all out.
Hold up. Send somebody that's not you, but what if they really then see
Yeah, hold
you?
up.
and
You
it's-
for sure did just.
Whoa.
Slip that in there.
Bow Wow challenge?
Yeah, explain that.
Like,
Explain that.
Just,
Yeah, explain that a
this
little
is
bit.
this is explicit, but to like Google porn or something and like get a picture from the internet and send that.
But when they actually see you, what is going
Then
to?
it's a big joke. Ah, ha, 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 I sent somebody else.
Whoa.
No, hold up.
Whoa,
Because I feel if I send a picture to a girl saying I got a schlong.
Yeah, bro, and I'm over here
and
like,
then-
coming through with the wild,
Man,
no,
I'm-
not,
First of
not
all,
that.
that's on you.
I'm coming through with the
Second
pocket,
of all,
right,
it's a
Right,
joke.
right. I'm coming through with the pencil, talking about yeah.
Man, you coming through with the
It's a
tic
joke,
tac.
but then you can follow up. You could always follow up with the, oh, ha ha ha, this ain't me, and I don't send nudes. And then hopefully,
because a
hopefully
girl
the
was
person
like,
takes
hold
it
up,
well.
I guess that works when you're a girl.
It does.
I guess that works for you, girl.
Yeah,
But when
it
you
don't
a dude,
work
it
when
look like
you're
you
a
playing. It look like you playing games. You got something to hide. Because if that was the case, why bring up the thing about sending nudes?
And then the other thing, why are you searching
joke.
other dudes' penises?
Yeah, exactly. It's
Like-
like there's so many
I
levels
mean-
of wrong. And not to mention, like, so what? I'm gonna send the wild like schlong
a
pic
quick
with
Google
with
search.
the
Is this
with the
big
six
enough?
with the 6-pack abs, and I'm coming through with the flat. Nah, bro. It ain't, nah.
And it's like a joke.
Nah, man. Nah.
Come on, people.
There's no joking with those. Either don't send them or don't send the fake one.
Nah, don't do it. And I'm gonna help y'all out again, just in case some of y'all, may or may not have significant others, and you send nudes to people who aren't your significant other. I'm not in your business, but keep your tattoos out your nudes.
Yes,
Keep your
because tattoos are very
Cover up your
identifiable.
tattoos. Because as soon as your ex see that you dropping them nudes and it's got your tattoo, they gonna know it's you. So good luck with that. Look, Brittany said that celebrities want their nudes leaked. How do y'all feel about that? I'm not too sure. Because
So-
when that Fappening thing happened last year, I feel like they was kind of
I
worried.
feel like when they're on the come up, they do. But when you get to like a certain status, it's kind of, I feel like embarrassing like it is to anyone.
But did y'all hear what they were doing at one
I'm not
of the
sure if
award
I'd be
shows?
embarrassed.
Well, hold up. Did y'all hear what they were doing at the award shows? So, during the award shows, they give all the celebrities gift bags, right? And it has different tablets and things and stuff in there. So there was a case maybe a couple years ago where people were installing spyware into it. And that's how Jennifer Lawrence's, her news got leaked because
Oh, wow.
they had the spyware inside of that, and it's easy money for tabloids because hey, if I got these nudes of you in your
yeah.
private life, boom, money.
I remember the whole iCloud thing was a hit.
I told you the Factoning, man. That was just last year when everybody's
That
nudes in the
was
iCloud was
so
going out.
interesting.
They was tripping.
How did that happen?
See, Tavon said it must not be embarrassing if you send in the pics in the first place, which I agree
mean,
with you, but it's embarrassing
But
when
you
like
don't
your
want-
family is
private,
seeing it. Yeah, you know, like it's
You don't
different.
want the whole world to see though.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, but for me though, I don't know if y'all remember this story about Erin Andrews when she was staying in a hotel and there was this dude coming through and planting cameras in her hotel room, and he was getting all sorts of nudes from that. It man, the news game is wild, man.
Yeah, because
Like, and
you
we
can
kinda-
sell them, especially if they like
Yeah.
high-end celebrities.
And we kind of grew up in the perfect time because we grew up when nudes was kind of like it was new.
Low key,
Yeah,
yeah.
like
It
you
was
know,
very
if you
low
was
key.
getting nudes, you know, it was still kind of like, man, don't nobody really know.
You used to have to work for those bra pictures. Now they
Yeah,
everywhere.
but now you send some out, you know, your cousin might get it next week because they'll leak it so fast. And that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. Like, that's the embarrassing part about it is when people you don't want to see it. You know, when your grandma watching TV, she just trying to watch the E! Network.
Breaking
and-
news story.
Yeah, right. And there's your news up on the TV. That's when it gets embarrassing. But
Yeah.
it's man, the whole news game is wild, man. It's ooh, y'all be safe out there, beloved. As
Right.
the man Tax Stone would say, be safe
Free
out
tax.
there. Right, man. Definitely free tax.
And so on the whole Rob Kardashian and China thing,
Yeah.
are y'all putting any blame on her if the things that he said are true?
Equal blame.
Yeah, it's equal blame. But to me, like, my main thing about the whole Rob Kardashian thing is the fact that he did all this on the internet. It's like, dude,
Yeah.
why are you somewhat exposing, you know,
I think he
like
felt like
your
this-
baby moms?
This would hurt her the most because this is digging into her pocket. She may lose endorsements. She may lose people who
Come on,
support
But how can
Black
she
her.
lose
China,
endorsements
dog,
when
nigga.
she's already
She's
a
a stripper.
stripper? You know, people
Come on,
I
dog.
feel have already seen her body, maybe not to that extent.
Hi, my
but I
name is
still
Black
feel-
China. Are you tired of stripping and sweating at
Okay,
the same
so-
time?
so for the
you
se-
should try deodorant for women. Deodorant for women is really great for strippers. That's what she gonna
But
do.
like, there's a lot of different components here. So the
Mm-hmm.
surgery thing, I feel like, will kind of combat the whole thing. She has a perfect body from fitness and exercising. Man, they're going in on the
Hey,
live.
bro,
What they saying on
hold
the live?
What can you say?
So Kenneth said that his cousin, and if y'all don't know, Kenneth is our cousin. Wow. Well,
Wow,
now I
who
gotta
is
watch how I
it?
say this. Hold up, no, chill. Oh, yo, kid, don't do that. Don't put no names. But basically, he said that his cousin, I'm gonna say his cousin's news got leaked, and somebody hit him up in the messenger and sent them to him asking if he had seen it. See, that's
I'm
when
nosy, I
news
wanna
get
know.
embarrassing, man. That's
Another
when it's-
another
Oh,
question off of
man,
that.
news is
so,
crazy.
So if you see news, just say from
Mm-hmm.
one of your friends is either family members or significant others.
Oh, it's on his mom's side. Praise God. Woo. Thanks, Kim. Appreciate
Not
that,
on your
dog.
side.
Right?
Man.
So if someone or if you just happen to run across some news that may be your boys, friends or,
Yeah.
or his family or his significant other, do you let him know that?
If it's a close
I feel like
friend.
you got to mind your business.
You
I feel like
you
if it's a
got-
close friend.
I feel like you got to mind your business because either you're going to bring that bad news to them or they'll just find out on their own.
But what if they found out you knew already and it was like, hey, bro, how
Then
come
I
you
would
didn't let me know?
calmly explain to them that I was minding my business. I really, because I feel like,
Because if I was in that situation, I
because
would
ain't
want
that
to
kind
know.
of weird? Like,
No,
I
'cause I would
come to you
definitely-
like, hey man, look,
This was sent to me. Just send it to him. This was sent to me.
But then it's like too many. Like, how'd you get it? Where'd you find it?
I got it from X.
I wouldn't want to get
Yeah,
involved.
that's true.
Simple.
I wouldn't want to get
It could
involved.
be that easy.
I don't know, like, but just hold up though. Since
I
we
feel that's
talking about
kinda
news,
tricky.
if my nudes get leaked out, here's what I want y'all to do. Just, I'm gonna send y'all my email address.
Yuck.
Just email me how much you got to fund my move. Okay,
'Cause you gotta get that
Because I'm
hell
gonna
up
move.
outta here.
Yeah, I'm gonna move, right? And when I move, I'm gonna be rich. So let's get that ready. All right, let me see. Do we want to hit on this Ford 44 tape?
Yeah.
Hold up.
We can
China
get
doesn't
into it.
have any endorsement next day. Fashion over. That
No,
tummy tea.
hold up,
Yeah,
no.
what's she gonna lose? That flat tummy
Hold
tea
up, time out,
endorsement?
time out. We won't do China
Hold up,
because
the bra
because
without
she
the
actually-
straps. What's that bra that they
But
use?
She
those
actually
people are
has
making
lipstick.
money from
Hold on,
those
she actually has a
Ooh, look,
lipstick,
dog.
lipstick line.
She has
that's
a lipstick line.
popping.
She has her own.
Who isn't gonna
eyelash
wear?
place in
Who
LA.
isn't gonna wear any of that just because she got naked pictures?
Okay,
out?
so it
Exactly.
goes like this. The
She's
people
not
that
gonna
you
lose
see
any
on
endorsements.
Instagram and you admire their bodies, you
Yeah.
admire them not because they admit they had surgery. You admire them because you think they're natural bodies that
Nah.
they've worked
Whoa,
on.
whoa,
No,
whoa, whoa, in
2017. Nah, not in 2017.
Nah.
Yes, all
Niggas
those
know.
people
Maybe
you see.
2010, 2011, but nah.
Because guys,
Because once you know they have surgery, they can't be like try this, buy this, help me lose however what.
Nah,
like the
nah,
flat
but
tummy
she's not
tea is
pushing
not the
losing
same.
weight.
Yeah,
Hold up,
she
she's not
pushing
pushing
a
losing
flat
weight.
It's not the
tummy.
same if you know she had it sucked out in liposuction.
No, hold up.
No, it's definitely the same. People still will like buy from that person, even though
Oh,
they know they
that's
had
so
work
dumb.
done.
And I feel what
I mean,
she's
think
doing,
about it
she's not
because-
pushing lost weight. She's pushing cosmetics. She has a,
Yeah, like-
you know, she has a beauty brand. She has a.
I feel like it messes up her
lipstick brand.
credibility.
No. Think about it this way too. Like you know, guys are the last ones to know when a woman has had her body done. Women are the ones who like they look
Know
at a woman and know
immediately.
she got her. She went down.
Honestly,
BR.
when
that's
I
a
see
wig.
all
That's
these,
a wig
when
or
I see all
something
these
like that. Exactly.
pregnancy snapbacks, I may be naive, but I believe them. Like, wow, they lost that weight in however long. I believe that.
Nah, man, I mean, like I said,
feel like it's a
if-
female thing.
I feel like if me as a guy, if I know, because like I said, women know off the rip, like they know when what is
But we
what,
don't,
when what
though.
ain't. So no, you do.
Well, we'll know before you, but
exactly.
not necessarily.
And you're the one who
With
are buying the
celebrities,
products.
it's tricky. It's tricky.
No, it ain't. It really ain't.
Because there are some real celebrities with really nice bodies, natural, versus the ones who have surgery.
Serena.
but
There's
okay.
so many.
There
That's true, but there are still enough out there to like. But like, look at Serena, look at Black China. That you could
She
tell.
could have fooled me.
diaper booty. No.
Look, Brittany says
Those
anybody
diaper
who
booties.
believes China's body was natural deserves to be bamboozled, and I
Yeah.
agree with you. It's just you can
Because
tell,
you can
man.
see the
could've
before and
fooled
after.
me.
You can see the before. Like there are receipts on these people.
Who is looking at Nicki Minaj and be
and
like, you
thinking
know
that's
what,
real.
man, that's grits.
And she's
Nicki
claimed
been
that
eating
she's
her
never
grits,
had
dog.
surgery.
We have
She a
receipts
lie.
from her.
She a damn
we
lie.
have receipts.
She's claimed she's never had surgery.
Well,
So she just
obviously
been
that's a
eating
lie.
grits. She eating grits in the biscuit at Church's Chicken, huh?
but
That's all
some
she
women are
doing.
actually naturally shaped
Nah,
like that.
man, nah.
No,
man.
I know. I do understand some women are naturally shaped.
Nah.
But you aren't naturally
So
shaped. when you
Serena
have
is
a-
naturally shaped. Venus
Yeah.
is naturally shaped. Beyonce is naturally shaped. You can tell the difference from naturally shaped and I went down and bought my butt.
I mean, you can tell when it's really obvious, but I can't tell with all the Instagram models. I
like,
can't.
for example, do you think Iggy Azalea has bought like her body?
No, I don't.
She did. She
Because
bought
when
that
you look
ass.
at older pictures of her, she's been shapely. Of course, you're going to gain weight as time progresses, but it's not like a drastic, oh, one day she has a flat
Okay,
booty, one day she has a big booty.
Okay, so
It's
what
not
about
like
just
that.
what about
doesn't
just work
increase,
done?
like-
Yeah, what about just because I think when I say bought a body,
Well,
I'm
for me,
thinking
it's hard.
DR.
It's really hard for me to tell.
Really?
Like as far as
It
like
is.
nose
That's
jobs
crazy, man.
and lips.
Yeah,
because
like,
I
you
can
can't
tell
just
that
tell.
automatically.
Unless it's like blatantly obvious. Like some people have like a little pout in their lips. I don't know if it's natural or not.
Really?
I think
My,
you kinda,
my first go-to is to assume it's natural. But if it looks like blatantly like, come on now.
To be
fat
completely
lip.
honest, when I see that, like I will think, okay, they had work done, or if I'm really not sure, I'll go ask a woman because they know, like I feel like they know off the
Maybe I'm
rip,
just
like they're
not good
really
at
good
that.
at it. You're probably just not, because
I'm not.
a lot of other women will tell. A woman will see somebody across town and be like, "Oh, look at that weave,"
I
and
feel
I'll be
like
like,
women-
"Man, I thought she was rocking a natural."
And I feel like women are good at two things, at identifying two things really, really good. A gay man.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Okay.
and then when a woman has, fake things on her, whether that be
I
a
see no
wig
lies.
or,
see no
fake
I can do
eyelashes
some things.
or
Hair I'm
things
really
like
good
that.
at. Makeup I'm really good at. But with surgery, it gets
But you can't
really
tell a
tricky.
waist. You can't tell that her waist this skinny, but she all the way out here.
No, hey,
These
and then
girls
so the
have-
other thing, hold up.
have
So
it
growing up
looking
in the
so
South
natural.
and seeing girls with big butts and naturally big butts, if their thighs don't match, is not real.
But some of them, they have
it's-
it
No,
equally
no, 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 no.
proportioned, and they look
No,
really
no,
good.
no, you will not have
I can
chicken
pull up some
legs.
models that look
Pull
really
them up
good.
because you will not have chicken
My
legs
Jesus-
and a big
those are the
booty.
ones that
Your
it's
thighs have to
blatant.
match.
Those
My-
are blatant.
look, my
You can
Jesus
clearly
is a
see
miracle
that.
worker, all right? But he ain't doing none of that. It
Okay,
ain't,
so, okay,
it ain't no slim
so her
waist,
body, her
slim
body.
thighs, but a big old
booty.
ass out
It's
here. That
not.
ain't happening. It
Really
ain't.
quickly. I
All right.
wanted to get into kind of the facade of her being a big celebrity. She has money.
Who we talking?
Black China.
Black China. Okay, well, yeah.
Because
But
if you follow her on social media,
big celebrity. Yeah.
Well, no one
she's-
said she was a big celebrity.
Yeah,
She's
let's
at least
slow
a
down.
C-list
well,
celebrity.
she puts that
D-list.
image out there
C-list
while
celebrity.
she's flexing her cars, her jewelry, her house.
I don't follow her, so I don't know. But go ahead.
And obviously, Rob is
Think-
buying all of
and
that.
that's what I'm saying. That kind of tears down.
I mean,
Rob
this
putting-
man is a buster. Are you
Rob
serious?
putting these receipts
Yeah,
out here
he
kind of
bought-
tears
Oh,
down the walls of her
man.
flex, which I think is super dope. I love to see that.
I
now
didn't think of
that's
that.
entertaining. Now that's
Okay.
another component.
He's still a buster, but I get it.
It messes with her credibility. So we're
He's
looking
still a
like, wow,
buster.
this independent woman, she
Okay.
done made it from the strip club to here.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Rob is the one paying her rent,
I wonder
buying
if
her
Brittany's still in
cars.
here. I wonder
Hold
what she
up.
thinks
Hey,
about
and
that.
Rob is still going to be paying for her rent because she getting that child
Yeah,
support.
man.
Right.
That's
And she getting the
wild.
child
I
support
did
from
not think of
Tiger.
that.
So by him putting that information out there, that will hurt her, I feel like. It'll hurt her image.
No. It's gonna hurt him because he's gonna catch the case for the revenge. It's gonna hurt his case for the
It
revenge.
hurts her
porn.
image as well. You're not independent. This dude giving you X amount. That ring ain't yours. You
But
didn't
you
buy
have to
that.
prove it. You have to
Look,
prove
dog.
it. And she does have income
That's-
from her.
Not that much income.
We don't know what she has.
I highly doubt that much income. I
We don't
believe
know
him
what she
because at the
has.
end of the day, his net worth has to be more than hers.
And no, and then all of that
He's
can
a
be considered.
Kardashian.
All of that can be considered a gift. If there's no contract saying I have to
Yeah,
pay you
that's
back,
true.
all of that's a gift.
But you don't flex it like that though. She
You
flexed it as
can't.
if she bought it.
No.
Brittany
She's
Kelly got a good
self-made.
point.
So,
Again, hold up.
and so my mom gives me $1,000. I'm gonna flex it like it's mine because it's naturally mine.
And then once your mom comments,
Okay.
"Hey,
Hey.
I gave that to you,"
Hey,
that kills the
it's-
flex.
it's
Hold on, no,
still
hold
That
up,
kills
because
the flex.
Brittany, it's funny you said that. Brittany said that nobody thought she was an independent, but it don't matter where she got it from. She flexing, because that's true.
Yeah.
If my parents give it to me and I got it,
I'm
nigga,
still
you don't.
flexing.
So I'm still flexing. So I don't think it kills it as
I feel
much
like
as I
it's
did.
different being self-made and flexing something you work for and you earn. It's like tax time. Tax time, everybody got something to flex,
Okay.
so it's not special.
No,
Whereas-
that's not true
Nah,
because
that's not.
like if I
Because
put
we
no,
already
think-
know. Oh,
think
that's
of
his
it this
tax
way.
money. Put it away.
Think of
like,
it this
we all
way.
got that. Like,
think
come
of it this
on.
way. All right. If we all have cars, all right? If y'all two niggas pull up in a Honda Accord that y'all pay for, y'all work 40 hours a week for, it's y'all Honda Accord. That's y'all car. Yeah, it's cool. But if my ass pull up in a Ferrari, but mom's bought it for me,
It's
I
still
got
mine.
the Ferrari. Like I'm still
I
big
don't know.
pimpin'.
I still respect my Honda.
Nah, man,
I mean,
you
Because
might respect your Honda,
Man,
but
respect
you
At the
can't
end
tell
of the
me
Black
that.
Ass Day, somebody can pull out them receipts when they get mad.
That's fine.
Oh, well.
I bought
And,
this for
and you know,
you.
and you know
Oh,
where,
do that.
I'm still
you know where I
driving
would,
it.
yeah, you know where I would be reading those receipts in my
the car.
Ferrari.
In the car.
Like that's the thing. Like
Yeah,
it's
I don't
still,
know. I don't
it's
respect
still
it.
yours.
Because all right, and so then the other thing is, if you want to
Mm-hmm.
talk about people giving money, his mom is giving him money. So basically, his mom is giving him
Well,
money.
we're assuming
He's
his
giving-
mom's giving him money. They started off
Probably
rich.
got like a family trust or something.
No,
Right.
I mean they may have a family trust, but he's not really doing anything
I
outside.
think bottom
of,
line, he's wealthy.
There you go.
She's
he has
she's
a little
not.
one
wealthy.
She
thing.
wasn't. She
Let's go
wasn't.
with rich. I don't think he's wealthy. Let's
Okay,
go with
rich.
rich.
Bottom
Yeah,
line,
yeah,
he's
yeah.
rich. She wasn't rich when she got with him. So all this come up now, I don't respect it as much.
I mean,
Because I'm thinking, wow, she's making all this from all her businesses, her endorsements.
I mean,
wow,
what
this
businesses
really
did
must-
you think she had?
Well, she
up
has
until-
a salon in
I think
LA.
you're giving her a lot more credit than she deserves.
Yeah.
I did until I saw, wow, okay, she didn't buy that. That kind of knocked her down in my head, like, oh, well, okay.
Yeah, nah, you're giving her way more credit than I think she deserves.
Yeah.
Anybody can make stuff that
Look,
way.
long story
but
short,
it's hard to put the money down for your own car.
Rob Kardashian, you a buster, my nigga. That what you did today was very buster behavior. You're gonna have to answer that at Judgment Day when the Lord asks you why you leak your baby mom's nudes. You're gonna have to answer for that.
Yeah, and then baby mama news. Like,
Look,
these not
man.
no random girl. This
Look.
is your baby mama who you
How you gonna explain that
proposed
to your daughter? Look, I
Yeah.
once had to expose your mama because she was getting out of hand.
I was feeling mad, and I
Right.
just
I
had to
was
go
so-
ahead
He
and
said something
expose
about
her.
that.
simpy.
About if his daughter ever saw, I forgot.
He a clown.
I mean,
Basically,
it's
he
all
wouldn't
fake
care.
anyway.
He a
I
clown.
mean,
Basically, he wouldn't care because he doesn't love her.
He
He
a
wished
clown.
someone else was raising his daughter.
no, he obviously loves her if he's
Yeah,
doing
if
all
he
of
doing
this.
He's
Well, that's what
definitely
he
still
said
got
in his
feelings.
memo.
Man, he
a
heartbroken.
liar.
He gonna be
From
listening
the
to some
desk of
Drake.
Rob Kardashian.
Man,
That's what he said.
the sobbing desk of Rob Kardashian. He was definitely crying during everything that went down today. Nah, man, you don't want that. But let's.
Honestly, from this story, I feel like anyone can play Rob.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. He a sucker.
Yeah.
He a buster. He is a mark. Everybody,
I feel like anyone.
every woman in LA who has got any sort of pull.
He's about to be the next
Find
target.
you, Rob Kardashian.
Hey, so Brittany said being independent ain't all it's cracked up to be. Hey,
It is,
I learned that when I started paying bills.
Right.
It is though.
That's
it really is.
that's this podcast, Young Black and Broke. Like we told y'all, we trying to sell out, man.
Hey.
We want y'all to look
I'm
at us and
not.
be like, look, hey, they sold out.
I'm not.
They lame, man. Them niggas whack. That's what we want y'all to do.
Hey,
Man,
go
look.
ahead that money.
Absolutely not.
Let's get
Hey.
to this. Go ahead.
Yeah, and so since we are going to music,
Yeah.
I was just thinking about this throughout the week because I listen to both of these artists, but I feel they're almost incomparable. But I just want to hear y'all's take. How do y'all feel Erykah Badu versus Beyonce?
Come on, man.
Hey,
Come on, man.
Like,
Come on, man.
I was
They're
really
two
going back
different
and
styles
forth.
of music.
Yeah,
But,
way
but
too.
you can still, but
You
still,
can't compare 'em.
You can still compare them.
But I feel like they're
Still
different
can.
in their own right.
Nope.
Like Beyonce, I would
She's a
rather
pop
see her
artist.
perform versus Erykah Badu. But I'd rather
But
listen
have
to
you
Erykah Badu in the car.
Erykah Badu perform?
No,
Because
but
Tim
she-
said it was
No.
good.
I know she doesn't
She-
dance. She doesn't put on the full show. Beyonce
No,
will
but
give
she.
you a show.
I know, okay, okay.
But that's never been her
obviously-
stick, though. It's never been her
obviously,
stick.
Beyonce is to me. Beyonce is the better all-around artist, better sing everything when it comes to Erykah Badu. But Erykah Badu is dope. All right.
Hold on, what?
But if you are an Erykah Badu fan, you need to go see her in concert. She don't just sit down and just play a piece. She's good. Like she gets on the drum machine. She sings.
I know she's
she
a
cracks
dope artist,
jokes. She's
but
really
she's not
good.
gonna put on as good of a show as Beyonce. Beyonce has her 30 dancers behind her. She's
But-
kicking up water.
But
She
that's
has
all.
the-
That's a good
I mean,
one.
but that's Beyonce's stick though,
Ken
because she's always
said-
been a performer.
That's what I'm saying. You can't really compare the two because one excels in one department.
Yes, I don't
versus
think you can
the
compare
other.
them. But Ken
They're-
said that
they're not
Beyonce's got
comparable.
way more albums, but Badu got more substance. I can roll with that.
Yes.
Like, because Badu's still in
I
her,
can agree.
5% and all that stuff like that. So I'm with that, but I don't think you can compare them like
Right,
that
I don't
at
think
all.
you can compare them.
Like, it's two different. It's like not only is it two different styles, it's
They're
almost
two different vibes.
genres. Yeah,
But,
different vibes.
But people can then compare Michael Jackson and Prince.
but those are damn near the same genre. That's rock and roll pop
They're
music,
kind of similar
It's-
to me.
and there's no
I don't think
comparison
they're
with that
that
either.
similar.
Like that.
MJ.
Yeah, right. Like that is
Yeah.
never.
No, but people do
I don't
say
understand
Prince
that.
because they feel that Prince was an all around musician.
So?
Prince dabbled in
So?
everything.
So
And
Prince
so
wore
they
high
feel-
heels,
I mean, yeah.
and
I
that's
mean, Michael
it.
Jackson
What does that have
basically
to do with
turned
his
into an old
music?
white
What's
woman.
that?
Artistry.
at the end.
What does it have to do with his artistry and
Yeah.
his music?
It didn't have anything to do with his artistry.
Nothing.
It
But he
just
wore
made it
high
better.
heels.
What does that mean?
He, what does that mean? He's not better than MJ to me.
Because he wore high heels?
Yes, just off that fact. And he
Oh.
doesn't have Billie Jean.
But
That
MJ
He doesn't
makes
have
no
Rock with
sense.
You.
Hold up.
Hold up. Do you want to take it to music?
You
do you,
just-
do you
Oh,
listen to
yeah.
You
Prince?
just
I mean-
added that in. I don't. But I'm just saying you
Nah,
added
we
that
could be
one
here to
comment
debate
has
it.
nothing to
Because-
do with anything.
Okay, well, I'm just saying.
No, because
he
people could view
wore high
MJ.
heels.
I mean, people could view MJ as the same way. Oh, well, he was fooling around with kids.
Look, okay, and that could be the stab that they use, and which is the stab that they use.
But if we're talking
one of y'all
about,
could have said.
but if we're talking about music, period, I don't think
Okay,
we
well,
bring
you
in
want to just
outside
talk about
things.
music. Look, Prince don't got Billie Jean. He don't have You Rock My World. Man, Purple Rain is whack.
I'm not a
I
Prince
don't
fan,
get
but
it.
I just can't let you
I don't
disrespect
get
him
it.
like that.
Right,
He
I'm not a
does
Prince
have
The
fan
his-
song
either.
Purple Rain
does
is
have
not.
his.
Nah.
But I'm not necessarily
Nah.
feeling his hits. But Reese and her family, they're really into
Look,
Prince,
man.
and it would be
Look.
not good if I didn't
Michael
say that he does have
Jackson.
his. But I'm definitely Michael Jackson over Prince.
Look, let's not even get on that. I'm definitely taking Michael Jackson over Prince. If you're not
we
taking
on
Michael
Michael
Jackson
Jackson?
over Prince,
I
hit me
agree.
up with the argument.
I
Let
feel
me
like
know.
Prince's music, it wasn't for me. Me personally, it wasn't for me.
I can
Okay,
say that.
but can we say that maybe that's because the music isn't that good to
No.
us?
It may be
Mm.
generational.
It
I will
has to
say
be
that.
generational. It has to be generational because I know people who love Prince.
Right.
And I
Okay,
just
so
don't
Kenneth
understand
said
why.
he's going with Prince because Prince had more women. I'm not. Hold up. I'm not
What?
doubting the
What
fact
does that
Prince definitely got more
hard.
women than Michael Jackson. I mean, it's obvious.
Yeah.
That's just how it was.
And
but
Michael may not have
I'm
been
just
messing
saying
with
Michael
women.
Jackson is
I'm about to
way
say-
better. Yeah, like Michael Jackson is still way
Say
better.
Michael Jackson was into women.
Yeah, like he's just way better than Prince to me. Like the music, it just doesn't compare in my opinion. But let's get to this 444 real quick because I know
Okay.
Ariana, you didn't get a chance to listen to it yet. But just real quick, man, we talked about it already. 444 came out. It's dope. I'm done. Go ahead.
Same thing. I feel the best two songs on there are "Story of OJ" and "Smile," and it was. So with this album, I really liked it from Jay-Z. I'm not a huge Jay-Z fan at all.
I want to talk to you
So
about
yeah,
that.
so I'm not a huge Jay-Z fan at all. But the reason why I liked this initially is because I thought this was going to be a response to Lemonade, which in kind of part
It
it was.
definitely was.
It definitely was. But also what I really liked about this album is that he was way more personal than he's ever been. I found out things that I didn't know about him as far as his mom being a lesbian. And just that whole
Nobody
thing.
knew that, though.
Yeah, so
He never talked about that, yeah.
and so that's what I'm saying. This was one of his more personal albums, and I felt it, through the music,
Aight.
through the bars, through everything, and I loved it.
All right, so my favorite song on the album is Family Feud. That Clark sister said, Ariana, you gotta hear Family Feud with Beyonce going over and then Jay
Yeah.
talking.
I mean, I
that
planned
talk.
to listen to the
Yeah.
album,
Oh,
but
it was good. That's
That
my
love
favorite
was so
song.
hard to find.
That's
Just
the
talking about
best song
the
hands
miscarriage and
down.
all of that.
Anyway, all right, so look, let's get to Kenneth real quick. This man said that there's no way Hov went platinum in 5 days.
He did.
He bought all those albums. Look, bruh.
No, hold on. There's some truth to that because
Look, bro.
just like Magna Carta Holy Grail, he
Look,
went through
bro.
Samsung. This time he went through
Right.
Sprint.
Look.
if they're
bruh.
accounting for all the
Look,
streams
Yeah.
and the purchases, I believe it.
So that's
got that.
platinum.
But-
He didn't buy it. He got a
did.
partnership
Yeah,
with somebody.
yeah.
That's platinum. Just like the Samsung thing.
Yeah.
He didn't buy
Yeah.
a million albums.
He just got a partnership.
He got somebody to purchase them. It just happened to be one big
and when
dealer,
you think of
Samsung.
all the people who joined Tidal because of his
Yeah.
album, just to listen to his album,
And here's
it's
the
valid.
thing. So here's the thing. So he's already platinum. So if he goes double platinum, will you respect it, Ken? Is that what he got to do? He got to go double
No,
platinum.
because Ken still feels like he's getting it illegitimately, rather than someone just releasing it and saying, "Hey, it's here." He feels like he almost force fed it to people.
All right, y'all, we about to make a left turn.
What's up?
Hey, shout out to Brittany and Kenneth because they shooting us. All right, they shooting us content. Brittany said, "Do we have Drake and Kanye to thank for Jay getting personal on the album?" Hey, Brittany, I'm gonna need you to expound, but I'm gonna say hell yeah because
do you
he
think
so?
because he addressed them he addressed Ye on Kill Jay-Z.
But
It
he
was
didn't.
dope.
Yeah, I heard that. But when
He-
did he address Drake?
He addressed Drake with the whole "Why don't you own your own things?" constantly.
So I'm coming from
which was
my perspective is I feel like he has to be competitive in order to get
And he is,
title and
still.
a leg up on Apple Music. He had to come with an album like Lemonade that's very personal. That's what we want to hear nowadays. So you have to market.
See,
to the
but
people.
here's the thing. That's not what we want to hear from everybody. That's what we want to hear from somebody like Hove, who was older, who's
Already
more
been in the
mature.
game. He's basically
yeah,
OG.
Like,
Who
he's
wouldn't we want to
family
hear a
man
personal
Hove.
album from?
I
I
mean,
would want to hear from
You
anyone.
want to hear a
want-
personal album from Ray Shrimp?
I wouldn't want to hear a personal album
Future
from
can,
Future.
Future can tell me
Playboy
about his
Cardi?
baby mama drama. Please.
Nah, I ain't trying to hear all that from them.
not.
Nah,
That's
Talk
turn
about
up.
not
Russell.
everybody.
Talk about
It's-
Sierra. Yeah.
it's certain.
I'm here for it.
It's only like that's why this was so perfect for Hove because everything lined up for him. He's got the twins on the way. He's got Blue, right? He's changing more out of like he's becoming basically a different Hove. Like he talked about on the album how, like, you know, when he went and stabbed back in the day, he thought that was cool. You know, he was like, he felt he did the right thing because was stealing money from him, basically. And he felt like, you know what, was stealing from me, and he was telling everybody he was stealing from me, so I gotta stab him. Now he was looking at that like, you know what, that wasn't the right thing to do. I could have just let it, you know, brush off my shoulder.
So, quick question, because Joey Badass tweeted this. He said he feels that this album is the blueprint for.
I can get behind that. I can get behind it. I can because all the blueprints are kind of except for Blueprint 3. And that Blueprint 2.1 wasn't. Well, the first Blueprint to me was kind of personal. He kind of got personal on Song Cry and Mama Loves Me.
Mm-hmm.
And a couple other songs he had got personal on there too. But yeah, I can see that. The Blueprint 4, I like that.
Yeah, but overall,
like
it was a 36-minute
Yeah,
album.
yeah.
It was, 12 tracks?
Yeah, 10. But
yeah, 10 tracks. And
I got another
like it.
question for
What's
you
up?
about Ye. So Ye had went on all these rants, basically talking reckless about Hove and all that good stuff.
Oh, before you get into that,
Yeah.
he's off a title.
Okay, I heard about that too. So should we be expecting a Ye versus Jay beef?
That's what I'm
I
not
don't think
hoping
it'll
for
go
a
that
beef.
far.
I'm really not hoping for a beef. I just hope that this propels Kanye to to the album that I'm expecting him to come out with. Because we can all be honest, The Life of Pablo, it was basically a playlist. It was just thrown in together. It was whatever. It was
The
just like,
sequencing wasn't that great. You're right.
yeah.
I thought it was great. I thought it was really good.
I just
Right.
thought it was very experimental because he was trying to do some of the same modern sounds that he was hearing now, and it's not really his style.
I
But
thought it fit him very well. Him collaborating with Chance and mixing a
See,
little gospel in there.
that's
I thought
one
it
song.
fit
That-
very well.
Yeah.
What
That's one
about
song.
what about the other one with him and Ty Dolla $ign?
you talking about Fade? I actually do like Fade.
Man, I can't stand
I
that
like
song.
Highlights. Highlights was
Highlights was
Highlights was
dope,
cool.
but that's him and The Dream.
he had a few of
mean,
them. He had
he had some
Ultralight
good
Beam.
songs
He had
on there.
Highlights. He had Frank's track.
It's not a full
Frank's
album
track
from
is
Kanye.
whack.
Well,
And
I'm
he
a
ain't
big,
even on
I'm a
it.
big Frank Ocean
what
fan.
It's,
so.
it's not a full album like 808s was. So
Yeah, and I'm not even the biggest fan of 808s, and I can agree with that.
and
I
late,
agree with that.
I mean in late registration and
It wasn't the Ye we
graduation,
were technically
yeah,
looking for. It was better than Yeezus, but it wasn't like that wasn't the
the one we were looking for, and
New
hopefully
Friends was cool.
Yeah.
I thought it was very
No
artistic.
More Parties in LA was alright too. It
I
just
like
wasn't.
No More Parties in LA.
Yeah.
it
That was
just
a good
wasn't
one.
the album I
Yeah,
expected.
it wasn't what we was looking for. That's all.
It was almost basically like Drake Views to me.
Yeah, exactly. But I feel like now that Hove is kind of
Three
come
shots?
at.
I think it's
Yeah.
gonna make hip hop better because
Yeah.
just like the Warriors are kind of making basketball better because when
Debatable.
they are making basketball better
Debatable.
because look at the league now that they've started assembling doing what they're doing. We have
Debatable.
Paul George and OKC and Chris Paul and Houston, but we can go on. But I definitely feel like Jay-Z set a bar. Although I still feel like
Nah, he definitely did.
Damn is a better album than this. This is more of a
I love
grown,
these,
sexy, reflective album, and I appreciate that.
All right, so Brittany said Diddy was on the Deezus and Mero show, and he was talking about how there's a certain level of celebrity you reach where some things are just business, even if it's ruthless. You don't think, and she doesn't think that Jay and Ye are really beefing like that.
I do.
I don't know, Brittany,
I don't
because
think so either.
Ye was kind of on that Jay, don't send the shooters after me, and we can all be just doing this. It's enough money for every. I felt
But
like he
then
was
another
kind
time-
of.
but
It
then
seemed
it's
kind of
basically as
disrespectful
soon
to
as-
me.
I don't see Jay-Z coming back at him in a disrespectful manner. I feel like it's business. If anything, he'll see him in court. If it's a real issue, he'll see him in court. I don't
It's not
see
necessarily
him.
business.
technically,
because Jay
apparently-
was supposed to be his best man, and he and Beyonce were
didn't show up to the
technically
wedding.
on,
It's been a
vacation
couple
and all
things like that,
Yeah.
like in the past, that have kind of made it seem rocky with them. But I don't know. I just feel like with him addressing Kanye's recklessness on stage, Kanye can't get on stage on an interview and
And
reply to
then-
this now. Now I think he's got to either get in the
With
booth
music.
or he's got to just squash it. Like I think it's one of those two options.
I don't think it'll be that serious.
Do you think we'll get the Watch the Thrones 2 ever?
Never. It's not gonna happen. It's not.
I mean,
and
I
I
can
kind
see
of don't
them-
want it to happen because Watch the Throne is so great.
I can
It's
see
not
them
gonna happen.
reconciling. Why not?
But doing an
ima-
album together? Nah.
But imagine Watch the Thrones 2 when we already know what Jay sounds like and we already know how Kanye produces. I think that would be actually amazing, especially in 2018, 2019.
Man, look, man, shout out to Britney, man. She said Media
Right.
Takeout said Beyonce returned Kim's baby
Yes,
shower
I
gift.
saw that. I saw
did?
that. Yes, Beyonce does not like Kim Kardashian at all. I don't even
That's
think they like the
cold,
kids
man.
around him.
That's, oh my goodness. All right, well, I had a question for y'all that's kind of been on my mind for the past few days.
Okay.
What do you do? Because this kind of happened to me this past weekend. So what do you do when you're with somebody and they're trying to purchase something and their card gets declined?
It depends who that somebody is.
It depends who it is and what they're purchasing.
So are we doing family or friends or a date?
Let's go family and friends.
Family and friends, I'll pick up on it because I expect you to pay me back.
Well, it depends on what it is. If it's a pair of shoes, you don't have to have one.
Well, yes, and then it also depends on what it is. And so if we're getting something to
Can we
eat,
get some context? Is this a meal?
okay,
Is this a pair
yeah.
of shoes? What
and,
is this?
And so we do say a meal. If I'm there, your card declines.
Okay.
I got you.
I can give some context. I just don't want to.
blow up the spot.
Yeah. All right. So we're let's just say supplies. You know, for maybe a dinner or maybe a party or
So like groceries or something.
Yeah, groceries.
Yeah, just stuff like like a Target or a Walmart, just some supplies.
Just give us a price point because I think that's.
I don't
better.
know the price point because
Okay.
I was minding my. So the way I played it was mind your damn business and turn around. They'll figure out a way to pay for it.
Yeah.
So I was just kind of wondering like how would y'all handle that if it was y'all?
I'd probably do the same thing.
Same
If it's
thing,
just like
yeah.
some casual groceries or something, okay.
Yeah, I got you, and you got me back, which is what I would expect. But strangers
Yeah, you gotta
don't
be
do it
careful with that,
for.
too.
People who I'm meeting for the first time, I don't really do it for because I can't trust you to get my money back. So we're going
That's
on a
true.
date.
Can you trust family to get your money back?
No. Can't trust
Well-
nobody to get your money back. If you
well-
give money away, it's gone.
Right.
Don't
I
expect it
can.
back at all. It's
I
gone.
Well, that's
can.
good.
Because I'm not gonna.
I don't know if I can or can't because I don't put myself in the situation. I
Yes,
don't offer.
yes,
Gone.
and then that's like me too because I don't usually ask people for money, so it's
Yeah.
kind of weird when they ask me for money. But
Right.
at the
Hey,
same
Kyle.
time, I'd be
Can,
willing
oh,
to
that's
do
a
it.
word. Can we
Kyle,
speak on that?
Oh, go ahead. That's
If I
that's
don't
you.
ask you,
Ernest,
Yeah, he
oh, you
he-
finally got your degree, bro.
He texted me,
Hey,
but he also said it right here. He want to know if your job is hiring.
Oh,
Hey, anybody looking for a job, man? We got the hookups at a couple places.
Hey,
Hit us
Ernest,
up.
I'll definitely check for you. They are looking for people who can lift, which you can do. It'll be a lot of bending
Ooh,
and
Kyle,
all of that stuff.
what job is this?
You can't handle it.
What is it?
You can't handle
He
it.
said a
How you
nigga trying
know?
to get his money up. Yeah, nah, Aaron, you don't need a 15 job, dog. You Jamaican
Hey,
bastard.
and so quick question,
Come
and
on.
thank you, Ernest, for the whole job thing. How do y'all go about asking for a raise at jobs, or do you ask for them
I haven't
at all?
had to yet.
Like, all right, so just say you're going from temp to permanent. How do you do that? Because there should be a natural increase going from temp to permanent, right?
Yes.
We gotta tell the people what he say.
Look, dog, Brittany said, I'm talking shit. Girl, you ain't got no ends. I'll pay, but it's a conversation. Knock on the door. Oh my goodness. So if they can't pay, so hold up, Brittany. So they already can't pay, and so you gonna pay for them, but clown them for not being able to pay.
Nah,
Dog,
that's
I feel
rough,
like
man.
that makes the
That's
situation
rough.
worse.
Yeah, that's
'Cause
rough.
That's embarrassing.
You better have your money up around Brittany, man. She ain't playing no
Yo,
game.
broke ass.
That's
Right, man.
ruthless.
She calling you all types of fuck boys. Dang,
ruthless.
man, that's cold.
I feel like that'll make the situation
Yeah, it
worse.
does. I'm
If
like,
you clown
cry.
me, then I gotta get on you. Okay, so why are you my
Yeah,
business
man. She
if I
said
didn't
yes.
ask
I'm a
you?
ham. I'm feeling you, girl.
Man,
oh, my
ruthless,
goodness,
ruthless,
man.
I'm telling
I
you.
feel you. You getting my money? You gonna get these words. Good lord, but
See, that's why you don't
I
ask.
kind of have a job now where I don't have to really ask for a raise. It comes to
Yeah,
you after
so
certain amount of weeks.
I'm working jobs that were on like a step schedule, so just
Yeah.
naturally you increase unless you do something, and you may decrease.
Well,
Yeah,
for
right.
mine in particular, we don't have a union, so basically everyone isn't on the same equal pay, so we can kind of fight for our wages. So going in, I was like, this is cool, but going permanent, I was like, I'm gonna need a little bit more. I travel, I do all of this, So I'm asking for, of course, $5 more.
Yeah.
And I'm like, we can't do that. We can do 2. I'm like, we don't have a union, so I'm,
gotta do it on
Counter
your
with
own.
3.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's what we got to. We end up getting 3, and I'm cool with that,
Yeah.
So it's right there in the middle.
I think you did it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, definitely. But that's also why you kind of like, aim high on those negotiation situations sometimes.
So they don't lowball you because I
yeah.
knew like 5. If they gave me 5, then it was cool.
Yeah, that's
because
also
it was-
another
it is
reason
what
why
it
a
is.
lot of employers have that you don't tell other employees what you make rule because they don't want,
Especially when you don't have a
man.
union
they
because
don't,
if
they
you
don't
have
want that happening like what happened at our old job, which we've told before. Go to previous
Whew.
episodes.
Man,
What
we
was
told
it, the
that.
work one?
Yeah, when we found out we was making.
significantly
Oh my
less.
god, man!
And
Shout
didn't
out
y'all
to
get into it
PEI.
with those folks a little bit?
I mean, we just end up quitting.
Yeah, it will.
You don't want to raise me up? Okay, that's
Right,
fine.
nigga.
Next.
That was
I feel
wild.
you.
But let's get to the top 3 beefs. All right, I'm curious. man.
Mine'll be really quick.
All right,
Okay.
go ahead.
So
Let's get
quick.
it.
So
You got yours?
we have Kanye versus Taylor Swift.
Ooh, that's
Okay,
actually
good
a good
beef.
one. I
Good
like
beef.
that
Good
one.
beef.
We have Paula Deen versus Black people. And we
Hold
have-
up, man. You can't just skip over that.
That's funny.
That's probably
That's
the number
funny.
1.
That's
that
funny.
for surely was a wild
Right.
ass beef,
I love
dog.
that one.
That was wild. Go
It was a
ahead.
good one. And then we
Man.
have, for the finale, we have Charlamagne versus everybody.
Yeah,
Every goddamn body
But who
who
in
goes on
particular?
the
Who
show.
in particular?
Please,
But the
please,
one I
please.
feel like who takes the
Please let
cake.
this be Chanel West Coast.
Nah, I was gonna do it. That was too
That was
easy.
so funny. That was
The one that went
Oh.
viral, Birdman. We gotta get into Birdman. It went viral.
Man.
It went viral.
Is you finished?
That
or is you
Chanel
done?
West Coast thing, though.
That was so
Now
funny.
That was
heat.
funny.
That was heat. But this one I feel like was more notable.
Oh,
Yeah.
three of y'all.
Yeah,
That
but see
kinda-
that one.
that one broke the internet.
I
The
prefer the
Chanel
beefs where they
West
stay
Coast-
because to me the Fredro and Charlamagne beef is funnier than that.
I was thinking of that one too because
That
they
one is
almost really went to
crazy.
blows
Yeah,
in the studio.
All right, so
Go
I'll do
ahead,
mine. Number 1, I have NWA versus Ice Cube
Oh man,
because they
that's a
gave
good
us one of the hottest tracks ever, No Vaseline.
Okay.
Second, I'll do Drake and Meek only because I'm a Drake fan and he's son Meek, who should have actually got at him because he's a battle rapper. And finally, I'll do T.I. versus Tiny.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
that was
good
kind
too.
of wild.
All right, y'all.
It was
Now,
definitely
look.
wild.
Look, now, as y'all know, big sports fan over here. So, oh, she says, Brittany said Chanel West Coast still got beef. She ain't done. Chanel West
Oh,
Coast
I'm
should
sure.
be rapping then.
She needs to dance. She needs to
put
come
it
out
on
with a
wax.
dance.
Sound like she needs to be rapping if she still got a problem with the way he handled that. But look, man, I have one that I'm sure isn't really that known, but it's funny to me because I love the interview. Consequence, and he beefed with Hove and that good old brother Kanye West, and basically. Consequence went on to Power 105, The Breakfast Club, and told Kanye and Jay-Z that he wanted 5 minutes. And it was with him a lot of yelling, a lot of, him saying that he wrote a lot of songs for Kanye. It was wild, but I mean, he was telling the truth and stuff like that.
Wow.
Man, I haven't seen her performance on Ridiculous, Brittany. Put the link in the thing. But look, another one of my beefs, all right? Another one of them. And this is one of my favorites. Richard Sherman versus Michael Crabtree, man.
Dude.
Look.
Mediocre.
Look. I
don't even know this
as y'all know, we live in the Bay, all right?
Yeah.
So that was when the Niners was on their little run. All right, their little NFC title ring. Look, man, they thought they was doing something. They ran up into them boys in Seattle, that Legion of Boom. This dude, Richard Sherman, got in the camera's face and just started
LOB.
barking. Just barking. Don't you ever try me with a short receiver like Crabtree. That's what's up to yo. That was the most amazing thing, and then what made it great was the fact that Twitter took it to the next level.
With the memes,
Like
with the
it was,
gifs.
it was just great. All right, and then my number 3 would have to be 50 Cent and Ja Rule. All right?
I knew you
'Cause
was gonna
that's,
bring this one
That's
up.
one of the best beefs of all time. But I got an honorable mention because I honestly think that this is the greatest beef that has ever happened, and it is our good friend Bow Wow.
You gonna
and
turn it
Soulja
up?
Boy. Let me see if I can get this going, man. Look, man. This man Bow Wow was in a video with Goons. Ariana, you ever seen this?
You know what I'm saying? Now he done
Let me
called
listen.
Upski to give him a little interview. So in the interview,
He's so cheesy. How do you go from like Mike to this?
Hey, nah, Brittany, you right though. Ja verse 50 was Gucci
Yes,
versus
and
Jeezy before social media.
Gucci
You were
versus
definitely
Jeezy
right. You
was
were definitely
great.
right. That's a good beef.
can't.
You can't.
I work hard.
My man has sound effects.
Who are these dudes in
he
the
beefing
back?
with?
Who are
Soulja
these
Boy, you
dudes?
don't remember this? With the 3 goals?
I don't.
Girl, oh, you missing out, man. This look, if y'all haven't seen it, this is literally one of the greatest videos to
It's so
ever hit
funny.
YouTube. It's amazing. What's the other one? There's one. I think it's Cameron versus Dipset, where Cameron is by the pool. Let me see, man.
Wow.
Look, man, it's so much like just. Oh, here we go. Killer Cam going wild. Is it this one? Get the pool in the back. My man in his drawers.
Gotta put the mic up so they can hear it.
Look, man.
Curtis is talking about I won't come outside. I'm in my motherfucking vacation home because it's gonna be a real motherfucking hot summer for everybody. And probation.
Look, man, that's all y'all get for free, bro. My man Cameron is over here poolside with 480 HD. All right, man. Look, y'all. Look, it is wild, man. Beefs, man. Beefs are amazing. All right, we need beefs. Beefs keep the world going. All right, let's get into Power real quick, man. Anybody? Ariane, did you see Power?
No, I don't watch Power. I haven't seen.
Oh, okay.
Well, I've seen like a few episodes just because some of my family like to watch HBO through me.
man.
But you know,
Oh,
other than
hold
that,
on. Time out. Before we
So?
get out of beefs, how do we not bring up Tupac and Biggie?
Because, man, that beef is like. I mean, let's be for real. Like, since we really on this, is that beef as good as like? Did we get as good enough records from?
Fat motherfucker.
Like,
Yes,
I feel like we
did.
got better records in the Ja verse 50, the Nas verse Hove. Like, we got better records in those. But and that one ended in death, you know. So
I feel like it was a good beef. I just don't want to
It's
mention
okay
it because
beef.
it was like too typical. It's like
Yeah,
it's
you know?
generic.
Yeah, man,
When you think of
but-
a beef, you think of that one.
Yeah.
But I
didn't
mean,
wanna
that was
mention
kind of the first. I don't want to say the big
Not-
beef, but
not-
they resulted in death. So
not in hip hop.
and so I think it was kinda-
definitely one of the first ones to result in death.
Yeah.
But Power, man, y'all got to start checking for Power, man. It's getting wild.
Are we gonna tell spoilers from
Nah,
episode 2?
no. Just start checking for it. It's that simple.
We'll start checking for it. Power
It's
is
crazy right
actually
now.
like it ramped
My
up.
man Ghost is locked up. He's sitting down. He on timeout. Check it out. That's all. That's all we got. But
and Tariq acting a fool.
oh my god, this dude, man. Hold up. I do want to say one thing though. You telling me all this whole summer we waited to see what's gonna happen with Tyreek, and they just sent him home?
Yeah,
Like
man.
we just gonna send you home and tell your mom it was a prank. Come on, man. Y'all could have did better than that. Y'all could have did better.
My
than
mom
that.
wouldn't be going for that though.
Nah, not at all. Not at all. It.
Well,
Not
we don't
at
want to
all.
spoil it because yeah.
Man. Oh my goodness. Angela gotta die. Tariq gotta die. I'm with you. I'm
Yes.
with you, Brittany.
Hold on.
They
You
gotta
said
go.
Tariq gotta die.
Tariq gotta die.
So
He a fool. And I think he's going to also, honestly, because
I also
that
think
would make
he's
the
gonna
show
die.
more lit.
And so you know what my theory is with this. You
All
know,
right. Let me hear it.
basically how Ghost had. You know how Ghost had his son, right?
Yeah.
And he raised him up.
Oh, it's lit. It's
What?
lit. No. You're right. You're on the right track.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay,
I like
yeah.
this. I like
Yeah,
this.
and so how Ghost had his son, and basically Kanan
Uh-huh.
was jealous of it.
Okay.
And he grew him up the right way.
Yeah.
It resulted in death.
Yep.
So I think Kanan,
Same
this
thing
is
for
revenge.
Tariq.
Yeah, this is revenge for him. And I think he's going to ultimately lead him down the wrong path and either try to get Tariq to kill his father
yeah.
or vice versa, or put Tariq in a situation to where
Yeah.
Ghost kills him.
They definitely giving Tyreek the Sean role. They definitely
Yeah.
are. And Brittany brought up that did we forget about the third child? She made a reappearance. Now I ain't forget, but I like how they just tried to squeeze her on in there during
Yeah.
the jail visit, as if she been here the whole time.
Yeah.
Come on, Power. Y'all could do better writing than that,
Most
man.
definitely.
But let's go ahead and get to these church announcements, man. Ariane, what's the church announcements? What you got?
Okay, so let's go ahead and start with our top 3. Here's my top 3 tracks. So my first track.
Oh yeah, slaps of
is
the
a
week.
little-
My fault. Slaps of the week.
Yeah, slaps of the week. It's a little summertime vibe. We have
Get it?
Feel So Good by Mace. We have Big Fish by Vince Staples,
I
which
like
I've
that.
actually been sleeping on him this whole time.
Nice album,
Yeah.
Vince. Good
I
job.
really didn't like Big Fish like that. honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a
I'm
cool, it's
messing
a
with
cool
it,
little
man.
vibe.
I like it.
And then we have Patience by Ray Black. I think she's a new artist. Well,
Okay,
she's new to
most
me
definitely.
anyways.
I like it.
So
All
check
right,
it out.
So the first one I got, Can't Believe It by T-Pain. That's one of my favorites. Front by Pharrell featuring Jay-Z. And my third one, Love on Top by Beyonce.
Bum, bum, ba-da, bum, bum,
Ooh, I can't
ba-da.
believe it.
I was just singing two different
Ooh,
songs.
y'all on me.
Can we get on one
Keep it
accord?
going.
Can we get on one accord?
What song you want to say? Oh, I do love that song. Honey, honey, I can see the stars all the way from here.
Can you see the something from my window pane? Whenever you need.
All right, Tim, go.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't have it written down.
All right, you think about yours.
Well,
So
I
I want to. So this is going to be our July playlist. Our June
Yeah.
playlist is already done. So each month we're going to continue to put out a playlist. So if you subscribe to it on iTunes or Spotify, it'll be a different one now. We'll put the link out when the episode comes out.
All right, since we talking about beefs, I'm gonna go ahead and throw out these beef records, man. Let me. Oh yeah, good night to you, Brittany. We got you, man. We gonna definitely start letting people know when
Thanks
we
for
doing
the
the live
support.
more
Thanks
often.
for
Yeah, thank you,
listening.
man. We appreciate all the feedback, but
Thanks,
we talking
Ken.
about beefs. I want to get the beef records out there. Let's go, Wankster by 50 Cent. All right, it's hard, it's amazing. Y'all gonna like that. What's another good beef record? I mean, come on, man. Why not? Back to Back by Drake. All right, great record, man. Great record. And for the last and final beef record, y'all know what it is, man. Takeover. It ain't gonna be able to be on the playlist because it's on
don't
the
choose
blueprint.
it. Don't choose
but
it.
Takeover. All right, don't
Next
choose it
one.
for real. I gotta choose a whole different one.
because it got to be on the playlist.
Man,
no
Takeover
point.
was dope. What's another good diss
Don't
record
necessarily
that I
gotta
really
be a
want y'all to
diss
listen
record.
to, man? Nah, I want it to be. I want you niggas to know we serious. We still got podcast.
Well, you
beef
might
over
as well
here.
just do the Tupac one then, right?
No, man, they heard that. I'm trying to go with one niggas ain't really heard. I don't know too many. Oh no, calling out names, Corrupt. All right, that's a diss to DMX and to basically the East Coast. Check it out. Calling out names, Corrupt. All right, y'all gonna like that. It's got the homie Exhibit in it too, man. Remy Ma versus Nicki. That was a cool little beef for a week, Ken.
Yeah.
It was a cool. I expected more.
Yeah, because I
still
thought
want
if
more.
Nicki had responded, then
Yeah,
it would have been better.
Yeah,
but-
man, Nicki ain't even respond.
yeah, and No Fries was
Oh
trash.
yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Nah, that wasn't it. But now, Ariana,
Church
for the
announcement.
church announcements, I
Let's
do
get
a
it.
little church
all
home.
right. So this is our biggest announcement of the week. We are going to display our new cover art for the podcast, which is going to be a nice cartoon. And our theme is like the Boondocks, so bear with us. It's going to
Shout
look
out
a
to the
little...
homie Liz, man. We really appreciate
Right, shout out
Appreciate
to
it,
you.
Liz.
everything. You
It looks
done
really
for
good,
us.
so we'll
We
be
don't have to
posting
get on
that.
here.
We'll be posting that when the show comes out, so look out for it. And I also wanted to give a special shout out to my friend. Hey, friend. His Snapchat, not Snapchat. I'm going to give his Instagram. I want to shout out my friend real quick. I promised it.
What up, friend?
His Instagram, Dobbs, DOBBS
Oh, Dobbs.
0220. We had beef, but we squashed it. Follow
Friend of
him.
the
He's
show.
really cool. He's really
Hey.
funny. Shout out to him.
So I actually talked to him today, and had a good little convo. He's trying to actually get out here to California so he can kick it with us, kick it with Tyler.
Right, we gotta
do
have
all
him on
of
the
that.
show.
So, yeah, most definitely.
We gotta have a collab show where we do both of us.
All of them.
Both of ours.
That's dope. All right,
Yo, we
so,
really do need to make that.
Are we
happen.
gonna start plugging everything? We good?
Oh yeah, man. Let's definitely start plugging. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So the time you guys have been waiting for, I changed my Instagram name.
Yep. Let's get
Well, I
it.
mean, I changed it a little bit.
Okay, what is it,
Watch
Shawty?
this, y'all.
It is
Watch this.
underscore
And she's still reading it, just in case. I know y'all can't see it on the
50.
live, but she reading it.
SHADES underscore OF
Saying it with all that
underscore
passion like she
A.
know it.
Follow me on Instagram.
Get that out of here.
What is it saying?
You can follow me on
Yeah.
Instagram and Twitter at Big
Yo,
Nasty
hey,
_75.
Kenneth, man. See,
What's
I
up?
don't even try and remember that. He said when Tyler Keep Talib grabbed his chain. Hey,
Talking
Ken,
about Crabtree?
that ain't happened because that happened in the nation. So that ain't happened, man. Crabtree, that ain't happened to Crabtree.
Ken, we appreciate
Nah,
that.
that ain't happened. That was
That was
erased from my
funny.
memory a long time ago. That ain't happened. That was in the nation. None of that stuff happened. Go ahead, Kyle. My bad. Kansas, he got on my nerves.
I finished.
Oh, all right. Look, new episodes every single Tuesday. I know
And
this
this one is a
episode
little
was
late,
late,
yeah.
but we had a lot of stuff going on. You know, the holidays and everything like
Mm-hmm.
that. We really do hope you guys enjoyed the white man's holiday and all that fun
It
stuff.
was actually a
man.
Malia.
Oh yeah,
Obama's
definitely. Happy birthday
day.
to the young Obama.
Mhm.
We out here, man. But new episodes every single Tuesday. You can find us on SoundCloud. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on the iTunes podcast app. We post. We do post like a lot of the links and stuff on Facebook. Uncle Daniel said that it's midnight. Can we start the show earlier next week? We'll try. We'll let y'all
It's
know.
only 8:53 here.
Yeah, right. Come to the best coast, and then you don't gotta worry about that 3 hours.
Right.
But look, you can follow me on Twitter at PBCTim. That's PBCETIM. You can follow me on Instagram at allfall16 ALLFALL16. Don't ask about the 16. We won't tell you. Look, man, share the podcast, man. Share it with your moms, your uncle.
Share, listen.
Share it with your girl whose news you just leaked. She probably upset that you leaked them nudes. All right, go ahead.
Even if you're paying for everything.
Share the podcast. She'll be not upset anymore. Maybe y'all can reconcile, make things better. Come on, man. Share it with your baby daddy that ain't paid child support in 12 years. Sure, you ain't talked to him, but he might listen to podcasts.
He might.
Come on. But look, man, we appreciate all the love and support, man.
Right.
We outta
Thank
here,
you.
y'all.
Thank you.
It's lit.
Bye.
Peace.